Stream has started. The stream is going. Do 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 do. Din-din-din-din. I love the start of the stream is just me making sounds.
Get up, Discord.
Here's my phone. There's that.
Oh, my legs hurt. Fuck.
Sorry.
Ah, yes. Technical difficulties. Ignore us.
Okay.
Good Thor.
Maybe I had Chewy in it.
No, I did not. Son of a biscuit haver.
You could say son of a bitch. It's not a PG stream.
I want to say biscuit haver.
Okay.
Way more hard.
I want biscuit haver, so I say feckin' biscuit haver.
Okay. Weirdo.
You're the weirdo.
How am I the weird? I say questionable things all the time, so never mind. I take that back.
You're the weirdo demanding I swear. What if I want to censor myself, huh?
Well, I'm sorry, you freak of nature. Who are you? You're not my best friend. You're some imposter.
Dude, you know damn straight I've been censoring myself a lot lately.
Yeah. You're weird, though.
I like.
It's for
What?
David's sake.
I don't like swearing.
Swearing's just my language at this point.
What?
Mine too.
What going on?
What the fuck did you just say?
What going on?
I don't know. What is happening?
I've just been waiting for you guys to confirm that we're ready to start.
What's going on?
Is this the homebrew one? I don't care. I'll deal with it. It's there. Excuse me while I have brain cells to remember enough what happened last time. Do you remember what happened last time? You too?
Yes, we were about to leave the inn.
The inn in the city of lust, it was.
Everyone's quiet, child.
Yeah, the City of Lust Inn. We were about to leave.
Vin.
Is no one speaking?
No, apparently everyone's quiet, though.
I'll turn that up. Itself, and I will see if that's better. But I will also turn you guys up in Discord because that will also help. I almost blocked you. I'm so sorry, Nex.
Oh, how dare you?
You're both full volume now. I can turn it up louder if needed. Ow, my shoulder.
Block him, do it? No.
I already did that once. Actually, never mind. It was you
No,
that
that
blocked
was
me.
me.
I never blocked you. How's everybody's voices sound, hon?
Ah!
Of
Got an 8.
course you got an 8.
I got 10.
Of course.
Sound so proud over my 10.
You seriously have Ark's fucking dice rolling luck, and I have a fucking okay. And Sora has my dice rolling luck, which is great.
What?
You're good at rolling, is what I mean. I'm very good at rolling as well. You should be afraid of me.
Alright, we starting?
Yes,
Yes.
you were about to leave the Inn of Lust. Last we knew, I think everybody was. having a great old time with you.
But yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you just exit the inn. It's day outside. There's not much to do in this city besides maybe grabbing supplies if you want.
I think that supplies would be more questionable than anything.
I mean, it is this city of lust, so you don't really know what
I
they
let.
do here.
I don't know what they do here.
Also, considering your parents didn't really let you out in hell.
No, like at all.
Considering, you went to Pride and you just witnessed people murdering and stealing each other or shit. So,
Uh, I'm back on track to look for my mom's friend.
um, so you're just gonna wander around town to see if Ambrosia is
Yes,
here,
yes,
even
asking
though
around and stuff.
I feel like Asmodeus answered that. You showed him a picture of it,
Oh
and
yeah,
He
no, no,
said
oh
the
yeah, yeah,
answered
left
yeah.
that
town
they might
somewhere.
be
Hold
in
on. So
envy.
I go where Asmodeus told me to go. I start heading
Okay.
there.
Let me look at the place. Where's my notes? Notes. Um, he told you that he watched Ambrosia walk to the city of envy.
Which is where we're headed.
Yeah, you guys leave the town. It's pretty bright out, and it's clear Spitfire is just walking quickly. He walks faster than a lot of people, but he's also got his back straight and stuff like that. It's very clear he's a soldier. He keeps that demeanor with himself constantly.
Loser.
You are literally married to a royal guard. You can't say shit.
Tax benefits.
You guys can interact with your party or each other during this time.
I don't really have anything to say.
You said that, and I immediately just started dying. Oh yeah, as I was gonna do. I have a horrible ass fucking cough, so I'm gonna be hacking up my lungs this session. Jesus Christ. I don't like that you were old. Don't giggle at me, you little shit.
Is there
Or just 'cause you
anything you would
giggled
like
and
to
picked up
do?
on your mic. No, I'm fine. Just wander about.
Okay,
Tired as a bit.
if that's what you'd like to do.
Don't speak in that fucking tone to me.
I don't like how ominous they sound currently.
I know that tone from playing past fucking sessions. We're gonna get jumped, aren't we?
Oh, lovely.
Alright, well, I guess certainly wander about.
Um, you roll perception for me.
Yep, here we go. I
I
got
got
a
7. I'm
19.
blind. I
You got
planned my
10.
10 down and Dracula ate shit.
Maurice, what'd you get?
19.
19. Phobos, you don't see shit. You see you see that there's a forest nearby and there's nice flowers.
Ooh. I'm used to
Um,
forests.
and Maurice, you notice that there is what looks to
We're just
be a pink cabin in the woods.
Eh.
It seems to be wide open, and there is what looks to be a little gift box at the door.
Hmm.
mm,
I'm not taking that. I know, but.
Jesus.
Hey guys, there's a cabin.
Oh, what now?
Pink cabin right there. I point towards it.
Um, Astrid looks over. It's like, oh, that's interesting. Why is it pink? I didn't
And
include
there's
anything.
a gift box on the doorstep.
Spitfire just looks over. He's like, huh, odd. You want to be
Do we
sniffy
go and
bitches and go in
investigate?
there?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, Phobos is already bolting towards the goddamn place.
Of course, it's just
It's a cabin!
Sector follows just at the same pace as you, not caring about what anybody else has to say. And Spitfire and Ash are like,
I-
wait, stop it!
I slowly follow behind.
Just wait, shit, I didn't mean it.
It was a sarcastic tone to the Spitfire, just like, oh, should we go be Snoopy? That's why he said it like that.
Go be Snoopy. He looks over. Phobos is already bolting.
Oh no.
Anyways.
What would you like to do, Phobos?
Oh god.
I stare the box down to see if there's any blood or anything on it.
No blood. It's just a nicely wrapped pink box with a nice little purple ribbon.
Hmm.
I don't trust the color scheme of it.
Hmm.
I open the box out of pure curiosity.
Oh
Um,
god. Not the white
There
girl moment.
is
Shut
a
up.
note that is in Celestial, and
Oh.
I don't know
there,
how to read that.
I think you do.
No, I do.
I
It says right
know.
there, Celestial.
I
Um,
know how to read
yeah,
that.
So do I.
you are celestial beings,
Oh.
so yes, you both would. And there is a little doll that looks very familiar to you, Phobos. Almost as if it's
Uh-oh.
made after you.
Uh-oh.
But an eye.
Oh no, not voodoo doll, please.
Oh fuck, I recognize this now. I pick up the doll and show it to everyone. Guys, look, it looks like me. That's totally not a sign that we shouldn't be here. What does the note say, by the way?
Would you like to read it out loud? Or can you read it? Is the better
You
question?
can't.
I'll read it.
Alright. Roll
Oh, no,
intelligence for me.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. I got sick. Fuck, I'm dyslexic.
You
Do you need help
can't.
reading that?
Yeah, here. I'm dyslexic.
I read it.
The note says, what you seek is inside the house. Maybe your family is deep underground.
Oh, this is targeted towards me, ain't it? You little shite.
So I read that out loud, so everyone
Yes.
else heard that.
Petra just goes, don't like that.
Phobos looks back towards the house with a look of competition.
I don't like this.
I'm contemplating.
Mm-hmm. Haven't you heard of kidnapping folk tales?
What's that?
You know, the folk tales where people get kidnapped and die.
What's kidnapping?
I know that, you don't.
I don't know. I was never taught what that was. Is it serious?
Yes.
Oh,
When you get taken away from people you love.
well, I'd currently be techno.
And usually a lot of bad things happen. I know the one bad thing that happens is death. My mom and dad said a couple of other things bad happened, but I don't know, they never really elaborated on that.
I see.
Spitfire's just staring at the ground intently.
I walk inside the house.
Techno
I'm
blindly
curious.
follows you.
Alma Reese is like freaking out a tiny bit. Is like, wait. We've been in what if it's trapped? She's clearly grown a bit anxious about random buildings after their last random building encounter.
Yeah.
The asylum, yeah.
Astrid and Spitfire are like, well, we can't just leave them in there, and they both go inside, almost in a protective way, as though they're trying to protect Phobos and Techno.
Reese is like, I don't want to be left out here. She just like kind of flies in because she doesn't want to touch the ground.
Um,
Oh no, Coraline, that's all I see your chat.
apparently today's dice are, what you would refer to as cursed for you. Great for me, though.
Oh dear
Oh
God.
dear lord.
I just rolled 3 natural 20s in a row.
Oh no.
You mother. Okay.
Um,
Anyways, I'm holding on to that doll for dear life at the current moment.
the door closes behind you.
Okay.
I never learn.
Nope. And Techno just leans back a bit.
And just what?
You notice
Chuckle a
little
bit.
jumping mice hopping around.
Oh no.
Oh God, it is Coraline.
Oh no, bro.
Oh no, bro.
Oh no, bro. I just start flying up a little bit more.
I stare at the mice with like a small look of fucking bloodlust in my eyes.
Oh
It's like I want
no.
to kill these mice.
Amaris is anxious as fuck.
Techno stomps on one, killing it.
Oh god. The poor mice. I was gonna do that anyways.
You watch as Techno touches the blood, it fuses into his flesh, and he walks away.
Phobos is not bothered seeing it before.
Spitfire's concerned. You
It's like,
can't just.
oh.
I walk further into the house to explore a bit.
This
Try and
house
find like an exit.
feels like a mansion on the inside. And you can't
Amaris
find
is
any exits.
still by
All
the front
windows and
door.
doors are locked.
She's just not moving from the front door.
All exits are locked specifically. The doors you can open up, and they're just normal rooms. Um, is there any specific you would like to go?
What is that room called again that has the tiny door?
Family room.
I'll go there.
Go to the family room. Would you like to roll perception for me? To look around.
Oh dear God.
I have really shit rolls. That's an 18!
You know, it's a small door. It has a keyhole,
Oh my God. For
but it
once
might
they
be
can
the
see.
only way out.
Their
You
eyes are
notice
useful.
Techno, can you fit in that? I don't think you can.
Techno looks down there and is like, I can make it fit.
You'll end up breaking the house.
Wow, thanks. What are you calling me fat? He's joking.
No, I'm telling you, it's cuddle
Amaris
size.
could try and fit, most likely.
Oh yeah.
He fucking ruffles up your hair and is like, thanks, nerd, as he walks away. He doesn't seem really bothered by your
Bitch!
Go fuck yourself. He pulls a potato out of his pocket and eats it while he waits for you to make your decision on what you're doing.
I attempt to open the door, see if it's locked or not.
It's locked. But it seems like you could feel that the key is in the house, which is odd. You've never felt this feeling before.
Huh. I go to see if I can find where a key might be.
Grace screams from the front door. Can we just try and find a way out, please?
That's what I'm doing. I think I found something. But we need a key.
She flies over to you. You did?
I found a small door. It could lead to an exit plate. We never know unless we check, but it's locked. We need to find a key.
What? Why not just break it in?
Because we don't want to cause property damage.
We caused property damage at the asylum.
Well, that was an abandoned building. We never know. This place could actually be, residence to someone.
Oh yeah.
Spitfire does not. He's like, I've seen people enter here. At least one woman, constantly. She lives here. I've never seen her exit.
Well,
No.
clearly she exits if you watch her come back.
Yeah, I just not around enough to see her exit.
Okay.
Fair enough. I head off to the kitchen to look through drawers.
I start flying to look at
You're looking for the
the
keys.
surfaces that other people can't see, like the high surfaces.
Okay.
It's really
You're
dusty
both
up here.
looking for a specific key. Like, you're just looking for a key specifically, so you both need to roll investigation for me.
Cool. Natural 20!
I got a 10.
Alright. Well, it's not that hard to find. As Amaris, you fly over a little bit, you notice that, in the drawer that Phobos is digging in, there's a key that they're just not seeing at all.
Yeah, I'm blind.
Here.
Let me.
I go to the ground, walk beside them, tap their shoulder, and then just grab their head and say, "It's right there."
We've established I'm blind. Leave me alone. I pick up the key.
The key seems to be
I giggle
a
a bit.
button of some sorts. When you hold it, it feels of some sort of magic.
Oh, I don't like
Oh
that.
God!
I'm gonna go test this key to see if it's it.
Sorry for the noise, chat. I forgot I needed a picture of something, and I didn't grab it.
Sorry, I'm slowly dying, chat.
So give me a moment. A mother? Give me a mother. Give me a moment.
Oh God!
Wait, if this is after me currently, wouldn't it be my mother?
Mm.
No. Oh, the
It's,
mongrel.
if the other mother's currently after me with the doll, it would be my mom on the other
Yes, it
side.
will. It would. It would. It would not allow. So the thing about Coraline, they target
Target
someone,
specific person.
Yeah.
but they do not. They don't let anyone else come through if it's not coordinated with that specific someone.
Yep.
I mean, I feel like
I don't worry.
with our
There's
current
there's
state,
things that
all of
I,
us can go through.
especially considering.
Hopefully.
That's
Um.
not how Coraline works, pal.
No, but it's D&D. We never know.
Also, D&D, and I homebrew it, and I say what it goes.
Exactly.
Sorry, Coraline. Step aside. I have more bigger plans than you. Ow, my ass.
Alright, I gotta check if the key unlocks the door.
He fits in the door very easily. It turns
Hey,
itself,
first try. Well, that's not ominous.
and the door opens. You see a tunnel that may or may not look like a cat tube to me.
Uh,
It's swirly.
I think we should all go one at a time. Maybe this leads somewhere in the house?
And then Amaris
Hopefully.
says, "I won't fit in that.
You can try.
My wings.
I know. Do you know how to hide them?
I can't hide them. They're physical. Hide?" She's just like, "What are you talking about?"
How many times have you seen me with wings and yet constantly I don't have them on? I've learned to hide my wings through a spell.
I can't do that.
Huh.
My mom tries to teach me
Teach
me
you?
how. Yeah, that. She fumbled with her words in real in roleplay stuff. She's just kind of fumbling a bit because of her anxiety. She's tried to teach me how, but
It's never
yeah,
worked.
no.
That's fair. I kind of went through Techno teaching me, since dyslexic.
Mm.
I wandered through the door, just casually, like, all right, time to go through.
Um.
Tunnel.
I'm not gonna be able to follow them.
um.
Magic.
You start
Oh
crawling
wait!
through.
No, screw you! I can follow them.
What
Hold on,
happened to
hold
me?
on.
That's what
Oh
happened.
dear, you shrunk.
I'm so sorry. Sorry, I became
Sorry,
tiny.
sorry, I forgot.
The DM
So
has become tiny.
to fit through the hole. Okay, and then I just like, Phobos, you just hear Amaris go, "Oh wait!" And then you see a big like green bush and vines just surround her, and she just kind of disappears inside that. And then what you see after that just kind of rots away. What you see on the ground is instead of a wolf.
All right. So what you've done is turn into a wolf, is what you're
Yes.
telling
Yes.
me. You look like this.
You tiny little wolf. Phobos just continues to crawl through
Furry.
the tunnel. Furry. No!
I'm just.
I don't think he means it as an insult, hon.
He doesn't.
I'm shimmery like gems.
Yeah. You walk through. You notice as you both get out, you stand there, the door's still open. You watch the thing expand itself and let Technoblade in, which is odd.
Hey, you all canter. It is magic.
Eh.
I look back and
Eh.
like, what the heck?
It's like, oh fuck.
Can I do an arcane check?
Yes, you can.
I got an 18.
This place is fully magic. Everything around you is magic.
Am I able to detect if it's good or evil magic?
Yes, but you'd need to know history for that, so roll history for me. I don't know why we're staring at Astrid, but we're gonna stare at Astrid.
I got a natural 20.
This magic isn't good. It feels something. It feels like it's rotting you in the inside for some reason, Like that's like
I,
that dread feeling in your gut whenever something's
yeah,
really wrong.
yep,
That's what it feels like.
yep. I quickly run up behind Phobos to catch up with them, and I start like, I don't know if you're gonna be able to notice, but my face, Phobos, is like my ears are totally down, my tail is tucked between the back legs. I am in distress.
Hey, it's okay. We'll be okay. We have everyone. You saw the tunnel let everyone through. We'll be all right.
You can hear me because I can't speak because then all you hear were barks and woofs. I speak through like head communication, and then all
Yeah.
you hear is, I did a magic check. This place is not this place is not nice. It
When is
feels
any place nice?
it feels like I'm rotting.
You hear
I don't
someone
like
approach you.
Mm.
Familiar footsteps, Phobos. One that you remember from your childhood.
Oh, frick. I'd look over to where the footsteps are with a look of concern and worry.
You see your mother standing there, but she has buttons for eyes. But you do know that the beyond does change people. And she looks at you, and she hugs you and says, "My darling child, Phobos, I've missed you."
I tense up with the hug. Uh, I casually push her off me. I'm like, hi? What? Huh?
It's something else.
Buttons?
Hmm? Oh, they're just from the beyond, my dear. Let's just say, Lady Decay does not like when eyes are prettier than hers.
Okay.
Currently, Amaris is still in her wolf form, and she's just like hiding behind Phobos.
And no
Her
trust a woman.
her tail is still tucked between her legs.
Um, Tekna pulls you away from her, Phobos. He's almost acting defensive as if he knows something's wrong.
I pull myself out of Techno's grasp. Dude, I can handle myself. Quit yanking me around.
Get another familiar pair of footsteps.
Oh fuck.
Excuse me while I find their picture. You see your father standing there, buttons her eyes as well, but he's not saying anything. He just stares at you. Something's wrong.
So, Mother, do you know of an exit? We're on a bit of a mission to find a friend, and I promise I'll come back afterwards.
Promise. Leaving. Oh, you should stay for dinner, at least. Let me treat you. It's been so
I'm
long since
sorry, no, we're on a rush. We're desperately trying to catch up to them, you see.
She leans towards you as something shifts in her demeanor. Her eyes are no longer, her buttons are no longer a nice yellow colored like your mother's eyes. They start to turn black as she gets close to your face. Roll charisma saving throw for me.
Oh god. I got a 10.
But I do insist. You need food, my dear.
Mm.
You
We
think
have plenty of food.
you're persuaded by her. You failed your constitution saving throw. Not your constitution, charisma. You had to
Well,
beat
mama.
you had to beat a 16, not 11. Where did the 11 come from? You got 15 because of your charisma. So you just went out of reach of it.
That bastard.
Your dad just walks away. But it's very clear
Mm.
no one else is convinced, and Techno grabs you and looks at you and is like, "This isn't real, we need to leave. Now." Almost intimidatingly. He's challenging her charm person over you. Techno, for once I love you. I love that you exist. You know that, bud? Um where is Techno so I can add to him his role, which is a +1. Um you don't fully snap out of it right away, and then you do, and you realize you get a flash of an image of not your mother, but what was in your mother. face, Spike's place, when she was manipulating it. Excuse me while I find it. Wherever the fuck it went.
I do insist that we leave right away. We're on a bit of a rush, I'm sorry.
That's what you see. And you're gone. You walked away.
Oh, that's a cool drawing, actually.
Thanks. I found it online. It's not mine.
On Pinterest.
Yes, all my images
I'm
are
like,
found.
I'm running for the exit.
The door's locked.
I'm like, I still refuse to change back to my form because I'm way too scared. Also, I wouldn't be able to fit in the exit, so I'm just like, oh god. So I'm like clawing at the door and stuff, headbutting it.
So
I walk over
the
and yoink
I
Emery's.
want out.
I pick up the little wolf. Like, calm down. It's okay. We'll be okay. We have each other.
I'm not little. I'm like a normal
I don't
size.
care.
I'm like a normal
Tiny.
size.
Big baby to me.
All right. Well, yeah, still a baby. I'm just a normal size for like a teenage wolf.
roll strength saving throw to pick her up because she'd still be pretty heavy. She's a wolf.
Please. 4.
You don't pick them
Basically,
up.
I'm the size of
I just
Melly.
hold on to her. Just hug.
That's the size I basically am. I'm the size of
You
Melly.
can pick Melly up.
Yeah, but also she is larger a little bit because
Yeah, a little bit larger
Still
and
pick that
girthy.
up.
and heavier.
I picked up Melly original. The
Oh, you
fuck do you
roll a
mean?
4. Shut the fuck up.
Also, can I still have my twig antlers, please?
Yes.
Yay!
You notice as it's clear whatever this thing is that is pretending to be your mother knows Technoblade is stopping her from winning. She's staring at him. And she's no longer speaking.
I'll walk over to Spitfire and go, that's not my mom.
Spitfire gives a nod. And Astrid also nods.
They can probably also tell how much distress Amaris is in because she's still trying to open up the door by physically hurling herself at it.
Maurice, you should probably stop that. You're gonna hurt yourself, hun.
She's like whining and stuff. And she's probably already hurt herself, but she doesn't care. She wants out.
Spitfire grabs onto you and looks at you and goes, I know you're afraid, but this isn't the way. You're just gonna hurt yourself and strain yourself, and being hurt is not the way to do this.
Bag of holding. Sorry.
I'll fucking kill you.
I was reading what the bag said.
Amaris just kind of speed walks over to Phobos and just kind of motions for a pickup.
A beast.
A beef.
Yep.
Oh god, okay.
Pick them up.
Don't fail this time. Don't fail.
I'm gonna.
Listen. You pick her up and drop her immediately.
You could just hear an audible ouchie.
Whimper.
Man behind the slaughter fell.
You just heard an audible ouchie in wolf talk, I guess.
You hear her whine, like as if something hurt badly, obviously. Whimper. Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it's a whimper.
You watch as your mother looks at you and says, if you're going to be a brat, then you can go to your room.
You are not my mom. My mother would never fucking call me that.
Her body
My
shifts.
mom is caring and loving. You ain't that.
And her body's getting larger as the creature that you had a flash of is there.
Oh, hey, look at it. The witch decides to expose her true form. Lovely. Hide me. My cockiness is gonna get me killed.
Techno stands in front of you.
Maurice just is cowering to the floor now.
Oh, baby.
You
Crouch down
notice
and hug her.
when Techno stands in front of Phobos, he also positions himself so they can't get to Amaris.
Baby.
She just stares at you guys for a moment before walking away, which is odd. But you notice around her neck is the key that you once had.
Oh, Fuck, we're either gonna have to kill her or wrestle her for it.
I quickly speak to Phobos and say, the key, it's around her neck.
Noted. We're gonna have to either fight her for it or kill her for it.
Fucking WWE's her ass.
Exactly.
My name is John Cena. You know what? Just tell Technoblade. Technoblade,
Wrestle
kill.
her ass. Get her. Stick her.
Do you want to tell him to stick her?
Techno, fight.
Techno
Get her
immediately gets into stance and grabs her wrist.
Get her ass.
I will now roll initiative for Techno and the other mother. If anyone would like to decide to join this fight with him, you may.
Sure, but I'll join for healing.
Alright, roll initiative for me then. Which is a d20.
Ah, shit, I dropped my d20. There it goes. I got a 16.
Great. Anybody else wants to join? Which I feel like Spitfire and Fuckface would, so hold on, let me grab a piece of paper. I should probably have this piece of paper in my hand. Fuckface!
Astrid!
I'm sorry, I forgot her names. Her name's Fuckface now.
Phobos backs up a bit. Knowing it is not their mom, but knowing it took the form of their mom, it causes a bit of hurt in Phobos, so they don't want to hurt it. That's why they send Techno on their ass.
Amaris is like in front of Phobos, and like still like her tail is somewhat wrapped around your leg because she can kind of get what you're feeling.
It's like
What did you get for your roll, Henry?
I got a 16.
Okay, let me roll Astrid. Alright. I hate Astrid and Spitfire all of a sudden.
No! They get bad rolls.
Yeah.
Losers.
Techno gets first in combat as you watch him ready his sword, and his sword starts to emanate a glow from it. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm going to roll to hit him. Hit her. This is gonna be great because shit. Techno, I hate you. Wait, hold on. Wait. Please do not.
Did Techno just one-shot her?
Please tell me you did. I would laugh so hard.
What is okay? Hold on. I need more dice.
Oh god, he did!
I mean, he's protecting me. It makes sense.
The worst part is that he has action surge, and I was gonna make him action surge, so I'm gonna hate my life.
Loser.
Why am I doing this to myself again? I forgot. Techno's actually OP for once.
For what?
He's always been OP. Yeah, that's true. I have an OP character that's I hate physically.
Techno. Got the power of the orphans on his side.
Power of the orphans. Excuse me while I vomit out my dice because I need too many dice and I hate life because of it. How many do I need for Techno's weapon? Because of the fact that he rolled an 11, it counts as a crit, which is great. So that's his normal damage that's multiplied, but then he also triggers his legendary's abilities. So that's also great. So I need 3d6 plus a d20, 4 and 4d12, and that's going to be multiplied.
Damn.
Also, if you want to see Techno's legendary, I will put it on stream for everybody to see his legendary that I hate my life with. Don't look at any of this. You're not supposed to be staring at the DM's fucking pictures, you dick!
You are aware none of it processes in my head. I just see Kelly.
Pickles! That's Techno's sword, which is Orphan Obliterator. My love picked it out for me because I wanted a second opinion.
Yeah, orphan obliterator.
Orphan Obliterator. Sheeps and colors. How
The
many
reason
things
I can't hear you on your end next.
Because I'm speaking near Vin. And I
Oh,
don't
And
okay.
also they're staring at my screen, which is so fun for the DM that needs to have secrets from you.
None of it pertains.
Tell them to go away then.
3d6. That. 1d20, and that is all blood leeching damage, but she does have blood, so that's great.
Hey, Vin, I'm gonna be honest. Amaris is ready to just jump and just nab the key.
Just fucking, like, fuck this fight.
Literally, just, with her mouth, because she currently isn't in animal form, which goes to her advantage. She can just run, jump, nab the key, go straight for the door.
Oh, that's great.
Use-
Thanks, Tekka. Fuck you. I hope you eat ass. No, give me a moment. I need to grab my fucking 4012s. I've never hated a character more than I've ever made. And I didn't even make Tekka. He's not even my character. He's just a character that I used and made overpowered. This
By
guy.
accident?
Probably not by accident, if I'm being honest. I probably wanted to hate myself for this.
Yeah, honestly, you usually do. Just do this to yourself.
Yeah. It's 10 if I put both of these together. So I'm calculating his base damage, not even the one that's his special ability. Maybe Techno should have gone first.
You're the one who did it.
You kind of did this to yourself,
I
bud.
did. I will complain because that's my life. She has a decent amount of health. But depending on what my fucking roll depends on what temper tantrum I have internally.
Yeah.
Uh, that's not what I want. That's not what I wanted. I wanted D6. That's what I need to roll. Brain. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Damn, this is
That
taking
hit
so
178.
long.
Sorry, I'm calculating her health as well.
Oh
Alright,
my god, math. Oh my god, finally! It's been 7 years!
oh god.
I guess I mean, it's been 70 years! Do we finally know what happened?
I was able to make coffee and gave her subs in that time.
I'm sorry, I'm bad at math. I can't do it quickly.
That's okay.
You watch as
Oh, never mind.
Techno slashes her stomach open and blood that seems to be blood, like bug blood. It's green mixed with a little bit of red. And as he does that, you watch the blood congeal into this demon. That looks like this.
Wait, what? Huh? The fuck? What did I just see? Oh, that's what I just see.
That's
for the sticker's head. Gimme.
What the fuck are you talking about up there?
I opened my tablet on the wrong side to find that I stuck a bunch of stickers on the back of it, and one specifically I was
Oh,
looking
this
for
can
to
one
place
shot
back.
her. Oh no. This thing.
I found Riku. Or sorry, Roxas.
The creature lets out a roar. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw, except for not Constitution saving throw, Charisma saving throw, except for Techno because he's not intimidated by it. You have to roll that to withstand fear.
I got a 19!
I got a 1.
Phobos, you're terrified of this thing. You didn't know Techno could do this. That's Techno's dice. We're not gonna roll that for. Oh, Spitfire's terrified, and so is Astrid.
I'm not.
Amaris, you're not terrified. For some reason, you seem almost at peace with this creature, as you notice that there's chains around its arms and legs. Is the other mother terrified by it? Spit it out. Yes, the mother's terrified that she steps back, holding her stomach, and it leans down, opening its mouth and biting her. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't mean for this to happen. You were supposed to fight her normally, not this. Techno why?
You shouldn't have let him fight.
I should not have. It bites her in half, killing her. But it takes the key into its mouth.
Uh-oh.
Son of a bitch.
Techno just looks at it and goes, drop it. And it just goes, and it spits out her entire corpse and all of her blood up. And the key. That is now drenched in her blood.
Can I go get the key?
Yes, if you would like to step in her blood and vomit.
Yeah,
Phobos
I don't mind.
casually
not-
crawls over to the body.
I'm not intimidated, so I'm fine with going approaching it.
Okay.
So I just
Um,
kind of, still in wolf form, I go over.
Okay.
And then I, with my paws, I scrummage through. I find the key, and obviously I do pick it up with my mouth.
Lovely.
Phobos wanders over to the body.
I hand it over to Technoblade. With the tail wagging.
He takes it, and you watch the blood fuse into him as he also touches the vomit and blood, and all the blood that's in it fuses into his body. As you watch the demon bow to Techno and then disappear.
Does the blood on my fur also go away?
Yes, he absorbs all the blood.
I'm waiting.
What would you like to do, Phobos?
Phobos takes the dagger and stabs their hand, intending to sacrifice the body. I
Techno
stab it
looks
into
at
a
you and goes,
pentagram.
"The fuck are you doing?"
Sacrifice!
All right. The Spitfire's like,
Drawing
"What?
the
Excuse me, you're not
proxy.
gonna sacrifice something." Hold on.
I point my dagger at Spitfire and went, you try to stop me, and I will sacrifice you too, because I can sacrifice living things.
Excuse me?
I will do it. That's just what I did to the other body we saw. Fuck off.
I jump onto your arm that's currently holding up a dagger to point at Spitfire, and I just obviously my body forgot words. Hold on. What my
Pause or
motion
something?
my motion
Knock it
is
out?
my body motion is saying please don't do that.
Please no.
Fine, I won't stab Spitfire. I continue drawing the symbol.
To Spitfire, just like please don't do that to Spitfire.
Spitfire goes to stop you from drawing the symbol around the corpse,
And then
but Techno grabs him.
I go to stop Spitfire as well.
Sacrifice time.
Spitfire just leans back. He's clearly not happy with this. As Astra just does.
The symbol.
You draw the circle and the X marks through the symbol. You drag the corpse into it. As you drag the corpse, you find a few items on it that you can take if you so desire.
Yoink.
Okay, we're looting the body.
Yoink.
I'm
It's
sorry,
the
I'm cleaning
loot
up all the
gremlin you're talking to.
Yep.
Yeah,
Of course
exactly.
they're gonna
I
take
will
things.
add that to your inventory right now, so I don't forget about it. Because I will. If I do not do it now. So let me grab my Discord up again and grab my random encounters thing. So both random encounters, you see a little thing pop up that says random encounters complete. Other key and Froggy's escort. That's what the plaque appears. You find 100 gold, 2 health potions on her, and you grab the necklace and you find her hand. It moves, but it's on a necklace now.
Huh. Intriguing. Anyways, back to sacrificing a body.
Let me put that in your inventory because there's a party inventory that you can see. You obviously know what her hand looks like, so I don't really need to give you a picture of that. Oh god, I just pulled myself up and I have to stare at myself. I say as I love this drawing way too much. I accidentally opened Minecraft. Give me a moment. Having an aneurysm.
What? How do you
How'd you open
accidentally
Minecraft?
Minecraft?
It's instinctual.
What?
How did you accidentally open Minecraft?
That's the
I love
background.
that. Just casually sacrifice in front of everyone. Not giving a
Maurice is
fuck.
fine with this. She's just she's just sitting.
Like,
I mean,
might as well.
No, she's just sitting, happy that that bitch is finally dead. She's just wagging her tail beside you.
I mean, she does see as evil, so she wouldn't see this as wrong to sacrifice a dead body. But you
Yeah,
know,
but
yeah.
the thing is that she trusts Phobos, so
I'm trying to
You can
find
describe
something.
the sacrifice?
Yes, give me a moment. Just trying to find. That's your dad. I don't need his picture anymore.
Dad's gotta go get the milk again.
Yep, bye. Um, you finish the circle, and as you put the body in the middle, you kneel a little bit as out of the 4 points of the X that you drew in, over top of the circle, tentacles barge through the ground, grabbing the corpse just up a bit so a face can come up and eat the body and drag it back down. And the
Phobos
tentacles
claps their hands a bit.
all gently put a gem down for you. And they pat you on the head a little bit and then go down.
Happy sounds. I
Um,
grab the gem and put it in my pocket like the others.
My ears are like way back. I'm just like, what the fuck?
What did I just witness?
Tetris just like, huh, alright.
Phobos, you just see Amaris just staring at what just happened with her ears all the way pinned.
You okay, Maurice? I understand that might be a bit terrifying to witness. He's harmless, I promise.
Just shakes her whole body to symbolize, yeah, she's just shaking off. It was just a bit of a surprise. And she nods.
Alrighty. I ruffled the ears of the wolf, like between the ears.
You know, Spitfire's walked away from you.
I feel like some of her fur is actual crystals because I love how that wolf looks.
Yeah.
She's like way too much magic. Even her like animal form is not normal.
Yep.
Anyways, Spitfire
So,
walked
yeah.
towards me.
Hmm?
You mumbled that you noticed Spitfire walked up towards you.
He didn't walk up towards you, he walked away a bit, and he's looking down and he's shaking.
I walk towards Spitfire and like nuzzle my head on him.
He just gently pats your head. He's like, it's okay. I'm okay.
And then I bite the fabric of his sleeve and bring him towards Phobos.
Why is this what's happening?
I chuckle a bit.
She pulls too much and he kind of falls, hitting Phobos just a tiny bit.
I didn't mean to hit you, I'm sorry. Techno looks at him.
It's okay. It's alright. I pull out one of the gems and hand it towards Spitfire. These can heal you if necessary. Just put it on the wound and it'll heal it instantly.
He takes the...
It's what I get for them. For the sacrifice, since, I have to cut my hand open in order to use my own blood.
He just nods and takes the gem and puts it in his mouth. He's like, sorry, I don't like
You weren't expecting
sacrificing.
it, I get it.
Maurice is like she's like fixing herself up and looking very proud of herself currently.
Astrid's just smiling. It's very clear that Spitfire doesn't apologize at all. So him saying sorry made her smile.
It's alright, I understand not everyone's into a little bit of cultistness. I'm sorry, wait, not a cult.
What?
It seems like a cult, but it's not a cult. It's fine, anyways, let's go.
And then Amaris abruptly just interrupts the conversation by barking, nagging the key, and then just scratching at the door.
They
One swift
want to leave.
movement.
Decno puts the key in the door. It opens. You notice as it opens, the world is starting to fall apart.
Oh god, get in.
She bolts.
Everybody goes through, and when you get out the thing, you watch it crumble, and then a wall seals part of the doorway. I did not mean to one-shot her with Techno. I'm very sorry. Was that supposed to be a fun little fight? Your first little fight? Nope, Techno said fuck you. I need to nerf him. Very clearly.
And then, question is, I'm gonna ask a question that'll see what'll happen with Amaris. Phobos.
Yes.
What question will you ask Amaris about her wolf form right now?
Oh, wait, floofy.
Just ask a question.
Phobos doesn't ask questions.
Alright, guess she's not transforming back because she apparently forgot. Hello?
Yeah, little booger.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Sorry, I
Hello?
think I died.
Oh god.
Alright, I'm just gonna transform back. So vines engulf her once more. And then Amaris just sprouts out of the vines. And then they rot away and emerge. The Amaris you all know.
Your little transformation's really cool.
Yeah, it's what I thought of. She
Spitfire
shakes off a
chuckles.
bit of leaves that were remaining in her hair.
You notice that the front door's open now.
She
it.
she flies and bolts out of the front door.
I run after her.
Spitfire and Astrid run after you as well. You notice that Techno's not behind you at all.
Oh god, where is he? Techno! I scream back into the house.
Didn't answer you.
Oh, that little thing. Did he get caught?
Maurice just slowly emerges back into the house to look for him.
He's nowhere in
I
the
follow
house.
suit.
You don't find him anywhere. He's not even hard to find. You hear him walking. So it's just, you don't know where he went. And he does have a tendency to disappear randomly, but not like this. You usually watch him walk away.
I quickly run to the wall and I'm like banging on it. Oh god, you don't think he's on the other side, is he?
I swear he went through with us.
Spitfire comes in, he's just like, how'd you lose someone that's 7 foot tall?
I lose him all the time, it's fine.
No time for jokes!
Techno! I found an orphan!
As you say that, Techno comes in, he's like, where?
There you
Here you are, come on, buddy.
Sorry, I was
I
looking
just
for
look
potatoes
concerned.
in the back.
Oh, of course you were.
I found rotten
And
ones.
then
Ow.
Oh.
I slowly fly out again.
Ah, yes, how to summon Techno. There's an orphan.
Spitfire looks at him weirdly as he eats the rotten potato and just walks out.
I follow
Let's
suit.
continue our
Path to envy.
Yep.
As you walk, the sun starts to set. It's getting darker out. It's harder to see things. As Spitfire stops,
Not
like,
for
we should camp
me!
here. Yeah, I know, not for
More
you guys.
reasons.
Techno, I'm sorry, you can't see.
He's quiet as a fucking bat.
Spitfire stops and is like, we have the tents. I'd rather not walk through the darkness, especially not here with what lurks at night.
That might be a clever idea.
Yay.
Astrid goes, I'll set up the fire.
Almarie says, is there anything you guys want me to do?
He looks over at Emma and he's like, well, if you would like, how about you and Phobos and Techno go in the woods? There's some nice blueberries that we can have a nice little. Well, let's just say I'm good at making things taste good. So if you can find any really edible food, I can make that for breakfast tomorrow. Or dinner,
Okay.
whatever you want.
So she goes off to the woods.
Phobos and Techno, would you like to? Well, he did say that you guys should, but are you actually going to listen to Spitfire?
I follow. I follow. I
Techno
listen.
follows you, not her, you.
Oh shit, he only likes me.
You're just walking through the woods. It's quiet. Very quiet.
Almarise is like way ahead of you guys.
I'm already wait up. We were told to go together. We should stick together so we don't get hurt.
My girl has a lot of energy currently.
I can tell.
She's searching around using her ears and her eyes to like find the berries he was talking about.
Roll perception for me.
Oh dear God! All right.
19. I can see for once.
Oh my God. I got a 17.
17.
Yep.
You see some of the berries. There's even there's multiple berries. There is some wild carrots as well. You notice that because of Hell's, I believe it's red grass that I said Hell has? Hell's red
Yes.
grass, you notice all the plants even have the red stem of it, and the carrot are more silvery-ish color at the stop, and it shifts into a golden color.
Silver? I'm a bit iffy around silver. Hold on, gold? Is this a golden carrot, you motherfucker?
Phobos, I would like to say that only you see this. You notice someone move in the woods.
I'm Guys, I think there's someone watching us.
Amaris is way too busy, like, trying to pick out
Go
the
closer to
food.
Amaris. As I'm
And
glaring
there.
this bitch down.
And there. Ooh, and this one. And this one. And this one's hard to get.
Phobos, you notice the figure
This carrot
stands
is
there, staring at you, and it's a very similar figure to what you've seen before. But this time, you can see a little bit more of him. This time he's holding a gun.
Who the fuck is that?
This is courtesy given to me and drawn by my love. Give me the fucking image. It's so fucking large.
Who is that actually? Is that meant to be one of the creepypastas?
He is just a random image I set online, but maybe he is, maybe he's not.
Alright.
That's the gun you see. It is
nice.
It is rested down a little bit. He's not aiming it at you, but he's watching you. The second time
Maurice is just humming to herself while picking out the food.
You notice that Techno is kind of leaning against a tree.
Well, Techno probably doesn't trust anything.
Yeah. Is there anything you would like to do as Amaris continues to pick berries and carrots?
I just eye this figure down.
He's just staring right back.
Maurice, can I see if there's any more food?
Yes, you can.
Do I have to roll perception?
Or investigation, because you're looking for something specific.
Oh, yeah, investigation. I got a 19.
You notice that, I mean, there's wildlife, but if you so desired to hunt, you could. And there's a few different berries, but you definitely have to roll medicine or, well, nature to see if they're poisonous or not.
I'm going to try and hunt.
Okay.
Circle of life. Maurice understands that.
Yeah. As you go to hunt, you watch Anubis stand next to you. He's just standing there with you.
Anubis? What you doing here?
He looks at you and just goes, "You need to hunt? I will assist."
Yeah. Amaris just transforms into her wolf form because she finds it easier to hunt like that.
Anubis does the same.
That's intimidation right there, pal. The aura.
So now we have two wolves. Phobos, do you fear death?
No.
You do not feel entirely intimidated by this creature, although he's very, very large. You don't feel intimidated. You kind of notice Techno look over at him and lean back a little bit, as if he's trying to size up Anubis.
Which is that, buddy? Just good look at that, buddy.
Phobos, I want you to just take a good look and just see this glimmering, white as snow, like, happy-go-lucky wolf, and then you got this motherfucker.
It's the sunshine character and the fucking murderous piece of shit. He's not a murderous piece of shit. He's actually really lovely.
Well, he likes.
Phobos is just eyeing down this figure. They're not paying attention to anything other than that.
So Amaris is currently hunting with him.
Roll performance, both of you. Both of you as an Anubis and you, but I'm Anubis, so I don't need to say both of you.
I got a natural 20.
You managed to kill a elk. While Anubis brings a few more smaller creatures. He's carrying them in his mouth, and you're dragging your elk in your mouth as you happily return.
She's just like her like lower half moves first while she's just dragging it. She's like, yeah. Don't worry, I got it. Yeah.
Hector's just staring at you like, Jesus. I'm not answering your random call. I'm sorry. I don't give a shit. If it's important, leave me a voicemail. Sorry, my phone went off.
What's going on?
Hector looks at you like you need help with that.
She looks as you can notice in her teeth she ripped off some flesh because it's a lot heavier than her, so she needs help.
Okay.
So she looks down and nods her head.
Focus, you notice as this creature that you're staring at, this person. They look at Anubis, and something flashes. Their eyes glow red real quick before they run off, almost in fear.
Hmm.
But they are gone now.
In an instant.
Yeah, like in an instant, he's gone. You can't see him at all. Techno goes to pick up the elk corpse. Yeah, because your strength is so great. I Yeah, he picks it up with ease. He just picks it up and goes, "All right, let's head back to camp with the other two. Hopefully, they haven't killed each other."
Amaris is like like I'm not gonna say trotting. I don't know the right word. Nor galloping. She's just prancing. Maybe, sure.
She's probably prancing around, happy about her kill.
Dancing around Anubis.
He rests his head against you, not directly his forehead, because that is another one of his eyes as he rests the side of his head against you.
Like,
and he shifts back into his normal form, his demon form, basically.
Yeah. I want Anubis to be out more, man. I love him so much.
He only really comes when you truly need him, or you ask him to be there.
Alright.
He shifts back and he's carrying the raccoon and the two rabbits that he got.
Okay.
You just trot on down.
I'm also now dancing around Phobos. just playing. Having fun.
Phobos is clearly a bit off, because they seem a bit zoned, but they're kind of paying attention to Amaris, just kind of following them with their gaze.
Amaris looks at you very confused. We reach camp, I think.
When you get to camp, you see it's all set up, but you see Spitfire and Astra yelling at each other angrily. As if something happened.
Again.
Anubis comes over and just drops his stuff, and he's like, "I don't think I need to be a part of this little spat. So I'll be going. Stay safe." And he disappears.
So what he does when he disappears, he just turns into just a blob of shadow and then just right into my shadow.
Yeah.
He becomes my shadow.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Spitfire is just, you don't know what they're arguing about either.
I do a big loud bark to snap them out of it.
They both look at you.
And I transform back to human.
Okay.
I got the food.
Tekra drops it.
She has blood all over her mouth because, well, obviously.
Tekra just kind of shrugs and sits by the fire, not really ignoring the fact that those two were just arguing. They seemed incredibly angry as well.
I wonder what the girls were fighting about this time.
Maurice looks very like sad, and she just, with the fresh kill blood on her hands and her mouth, she just kind of wanders off to try and clean it off.
Just go to techno.
She's
Killing
afraid
you.
that she's afraid that Techno doesn't like her. She doesn't want to impose on Techno, so.
Okay. Spitfire kind of backs up a bit and kind of just stares down, almost as if he's ashamed of what he did. Well, meanwhile, Aster just looks away from him and she goes and sits by the fire with Techno and Phobos.
Maurice is still wandering around to try and wash this off. Alone.
Phobos, okay. Lovely.
Phobos bolts after Emery's realizing she's alone.
You don't know where she went.
Phobos has their eye on her.
Okay.
You find a little river not too far away. That you can walk.
I'm gonna use my water manipulation.
Manipulation?
Yes, my water manipulation.
You easily clean yourself. It's quick and easy. The blood comes off because it's pretty fresh, so it just comes off easily. It's not on your clothes or anything like that. So
I also wash my mouth because obviously it's a little bit in my mouth as well.
as you wash your mouth, you purify the water before putting it in your mouth because you have that spell.
Yeah, I do. I purify the water. So I also clean my teeth a bit.
Okay. All cleaned up. Phobos, you just watch this happen.
I'm just gonna sit by the little river because she's not really great with arguments. So she's just kind of needing some. She's just kind of sitting there, playing with the water.
Walks up and sits down next to her.
For once, she does not say hi.
Phobos took notice of this and just sit there in silence for a little bit, watching her play.
I'm gonna form the water into her parents.
Oh. Okay. You have water versions of your parents in front of you.
Yep. And then a little water version of me as well. She freezes them a bit so the form stays. And what's happening is she's just recreating them playing.
Mm-hmm. I will listen to that voicemail off stream.
Phobos took note of this.
As you watch her manipulate the water and seeing the parents help play and stuff like that and being loving and shit like that. It basically displays a lot of how her parents were.
I see.
Maurice, you feel a hand touch the back of you as you saw Spitfire sits next to you.
She jumps a bit because she didn't expect that. She's like, ah! And the water just explodes because it needs focus and concentration.
Spitfire looks at you and goes, it's gonna be okay, right?
Yeah.
Camp's not
Why
that.
were you two fighting?
He looked down and was like, there's a lot that me and Astrid have going on. And not just, my blame for her killing my wife and son. Maybe it's not even her fault. But I'm angry, and I know that. But also we have our differences, and, there's a lot more things that mean her fighting over. As his hands just slowly trace along his sleeves.
Alright, Edgelord. Sorry.
Wow, I'm trying to have a nice emotional moment with Spitfire over here, you little dick.
I'm sorry.
Hold on, question. Phobos, did you say that in character?
No.
Okay. I was gonna do something. I was gonna do something funny if you did.
Fuck no, I wouldn't. Phobos would never.
Yeah, okay. Anyways. Amaris goes to play with the water again.
You watch as Spitfire laughs before standing up, and you see him start casting magic. It's a different type of magic. It seems to be more sparkly, more fey-like, as
Amaris looks confused.
um he casts an image illusion of his wife and his son, and he slowly takes his wife's hand, being able to
But
touch it.
Oh, what? How?
Magic.
It's an illusion. I was gonna do something cool like fill up the illusion with water and then freeze it.
I'm trying to find a picture of his wife and son so you guys can remember what.
No, I remember.
I don't.
Yeah, I
No,
knew
of
they
course you
wouldn't.
don't. You have short-term memory loss.
It's called I have disorder.
You have so many disorders. You're my favorite disordered freak.
Yeah.
You watch as he takes his wife's hands and his son sits down and watches as they slowly dance together. He's very gentle with the illusion as he just stares at it as he dances with it.
I sit beside Phobos and speak. Can you show me a picture of your parents?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't have a photo. I mean, it's okay.
Please.
No, it's alright.
Can I try and like take a mental image from them?
You do not have a spell that can cause you to do that.
What?
You do not have a spell that can allow you to take mental images from other people.
Right. I'm just like I look at you like very like pouty.
You trying to persuade them?
Yes. I'm
Roll
gonna say,
against their.
please.
They try to defy it.
So I'm going to. I got a natural 20.
Alright, there's no point in me rolling then.
You could try to get a natural 20 yourself.
I'm not gonna! Like I said, no point in trying.
They persuade you into it.
Phobos shows them an old photo of when Phobos was clearly much younger.
How old?
13, I would say.
So the picture would also have young Techno, which is odd because he's, a regular piglin, not zombified.
Whoa. Are these to your parents?
Yeah, these are my mom and dad.
What's your favorite memory with them?
I want to say that it was before techno, but I was very young. It was a day at the park.
You can notice the water starting to form and shape. And then it takes form, freezing a tiny bit. A playground gets formed, and you can see Techno, the now Techno, and your parents. They even have hi. Hello? My sibling.
Oh god, no, sibling.
My headset. Okay.
You're hallucinating. Bye.
You're hallucinating.
All right. Anyways, as I was saying, they even have like color, because I stole some color from the ground, like the grass, the
Yeah,
flowers,
you
the
basically
leaves,
dyed the
stuff like
water
that.
with the
I
nature.
did, yes. So I made your favorite memory, but adapted it a tiny bit so it felt like it was happening now. Go ahead.
Silence. Because they just watch it.
I don't know how your parents sound, so they will talk, but the park is usable. It's a physical park.
She goes up to it and just knocks on it.
You can slide on it.
Phobos chuckles a bit as they just watch the park.
One of her parents, Phobos, you can choose which one, will go and interact with you, like sit down beside you.
I'd say the mother.
Yep. She
The mother
walks and
goes
sits down beside you.
sitting down beside you and she looks at you. The same look that she's always given you of love and care. Of course, in water form because,
Water.
Water
What?
mixed with ice, so it
Yeah.
is physical. Phobos, you can hug them.
Phobos just smiles a bit.
Your mother smiles back. The same loving smile she's always given you.
I just thought that seeing that I'm gonna say other mother was probably a lot on you. So I thought this would be nice.
It is. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Sorry.
You notice that Spitfire's illusion is gone and he's just kind of sitting on the ground, staring down. It's very clear he's trying to grieve, but he just doesn't know how.
I'm gonna use my earthbending. Earthbending. Yes, I'm an avatar. How lovely. My earth shaping. I think that's what it's called. I don't know.
Mhm.
I'm just bring him closer by manipulating the earth below him to
He
come and
looks over
join
and he's
us.
like, alright.
The ground is just shaking below him while he's just moving.
Alright. This is new.
And
He
then I
smiles
just
at
move
you.
him.
You can go play on the park if you want.
He smiles like, well, parks were never my thing. Neither were they my sons. Never really liked the park.
Well, I went through this much effort to make a park. Someone has to play on it. So she goes stubbornly and goes play on it. Someone better join me.
Spitfire gets
She
up.
goes on the slide and she slips and actually falls off the slide.
Spitfire moves, trying to catch you so you don't hurt yourself.
Will he catch
Oh
me? No
my
one
god,
knows.
God. She's got a natural 20 on catching you. He catches, he's like, you should be careful on the ice. If you want to go slide down it, I suggest me putting you up
Forgot
there.
it was ice for a moment because it looks real.
He
Ooh,
puts you
hold
on the
on.
top.
I know how to make this. I know how to make this better. She walks off for a moment. The stuff is still there. Clearly, with the little tiny stuff, she was just caught off guard because she can focus even away from it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then she goes over to the camp and finds Techno and Astrid.
You find
She's what?
you find Astrid.
Where's Techno?
Astrid looks at you and goes, he said that he needed to attend to some business and walked off. I don't know where he went. I just kind of sat here because he terrifies me.
You're coming with me.
Okay. And she just willingly gets up and follows you.
Oh, shit. What's your favorite memory?
What's my favorite memory?
Like, who's your favorite person? What's your favorite memory?
She looks at Spitfire as he looks back at her, and she says, the the day that my sister got married to that prick over there. It was nice to see her happy for
All
once.
right. And she moves the ground beneath those two so they go over to that memory because she needs space for that one.
Okay.
She takes some more water from the river and creates that memory with those people. Have fun over there.
You notice Spitfire and Astrid kind of talking as they walk around, examining it, and you know. looking at Emmy, which was her sister's name.
Yeah. Which, again, they all have the personalities of their they have their personalities. They just can't speak. I have well-made things. I sit back beside Phobos. How
I
you
was
doing?
just looking and watching as they their parents interact, the ice ones.
Your mom is still sitting beside you. It's just your dad who's talking with Ice Techno.
Ice techno.
You
Yeah.
said you modeled Ice Techno off of the one right now, right?
Yes, the present one.
You notice for a moment it melts a little bit before returning back to itself. Specifically, Techno.
What? Huh? Wait, Art Techno or Ice Techno? Which?
Ice Techno. But something's interfering with it.
Oh. Huh? Maurice gets up and just investigates. What?
You notice that the water is becoming filled with blood.
Yeah?
And it makes him entirely red as he just stares forward, as if shutting down.
Well, that's interesting.
What's happening? I base this off of the one we know. What the heck is going on?
Can I investigate it?
Yes, you can investigate if you'd like.
But I got 18.
18? You notice that something is happening to physical Techno that's causing this water to act like this, which is not normal for this spell. Usually it doesn't do this.
I think something wrong with Techno.
Probably.
Spitfire comes over and is like, what's not wrong with that man?
Ha! This. She like gestures to all of Ice Techno. This is a physically wrong thing that we should be very concerned about.
It's techno. He got himself covered.
Maurice glares at you and just. This is bad! Like, look. So she makes an ice replica of you, Phobos.
Oh, hello.
It's normal.
The ice replica looks at you and just confused, just like, okay. And then it's normal. What's happening with Techno is not happening with you. Is what I'm getting at, right?
Yeah. It's very clear that something's wrong.
This right here should not be happening. This is normal. This is not. This is normal. This is not. Actually, I'm gonna do a check real quick. She says goodbye to the other replicas and just pieces out the rest of them, so she has more water to work with, and creates more replicas of both Astrid and Spitfire.
Astrid's is normal, but you notice Spitfire's is cracked.
Easier. So then she puts away Astrid's and Phobos's, and then just brings closer Technos and Spitfires. Okay, so we have some concern.
Do we now?
Okay.
I will get Techno up, and I will put Spitfire up as well. Because you said that those are the only two that are showing there.
Yes, those are the only two.
They are made of water. Techno's is blood red and just frozen, while Spitfire's is cracked.
Even their expressions, this should not be happening. Something is affecting them physically. And yes, I know you can hear me, Spitfire.
Leave me alone. She turns away from you.
What is happening? Spitfire!
If something's happened to you physically, I need to know what.
He goes to speak, but he just stops himself.
I
I'm
think
going
for
to
Spitfire's case, it's a mental thing.
Well, yeah, I would expect that. But mental usually doesn't do this much. I think it's more physical than mental. For mental, for example, we'd have a lot more ice in the head than anything.
Well, it from what I know about this man, he does English can work with me, please.
You want to run that by me again?
No, I gave up. English fucked me over.
What we need to do is in both investigate you points to Spitfire and
My sandwich.
and Phobos, I would like you to try and interrogate Techno and points to icy blood red Techno.
There's something always wrong with that man.
Don't act so nonchalant about this!
I'm sorry. Ever since he came home from training that one day with suddenly glowing tusks, I've lost the ability to question that man and his sanity.
Please just try.
I'll try if that makes you happy.
She looks just like she's hugging herself a bit and she said, That would actually, yes. I really
I'll try
don't
to
know
interrogate the man.
You should probably go find him. He wandered off.
Okay, well then good luck finding him. Unless he can hear us, the only way I'm gonna get to find him if I scream there's orphans around.
Go to the campfire. That's apparently where Astrid last saw him. And I just make a miniature statue of him and have him just sit on your shoulder.
Alright, I have a tiny Techno now.
And he'll just follow you until you are done doing the investigation.
You notice that Astrid's staring at Spitfire, but not in a friendly way. She's just staring at him as he's not looking at anyone.
Amaris just shelters her, looks like she's backing up a bit, and she says, "Oh, please, no more fighting." She says under her voice.
You watch as Astrid approaches Spitfire and looks at him. Roll your sleeves up now. And he looks at her like, excuse me, you think I'm hurting myself? She's like, no, something else. Show me. And he freezes up as he backs up.
An infection?
He looks terrified of what Astrid's trying to get him to show.
What's going on?
Astrid looks at you and goes, he's hiding something from all of us.
Is he infected? Because if he is, then I will beat his ass.
You're still here?
Yeah, sorry.
They want to see the drama.
Amaris jumps because she thought you were already gone.
Alright, I was gonna interrogate him later. He'll come back on his own time. I have faith in him.
Sorry.
It's okay.
You watch as Astrid just rips fucking Spitfire's clothes in half and then fucking grabs onto him. And he's over here standing, now shirtless, as she grabs onto him. You watch thousands upon thousands of chains connect to him, linking from everywhere. How many deals he's made. You could see burns in his skin from so many burns in his skin from chains that he's failed to keep these deals. And he just stares at her.
Well, I'll be damned.
She just backs away. She wasn't expecting that.
Gosh.
Spitfire can't speak as he's trying to get words out, and Astrid just looks at him and goes, why are you making so many deals? But what was this? Spitfire just looks at her and goes, You really think that's the first time your sister's died?
You make deals to bring your wife back.
Couldn't lose her.
Let her rest. In a way, you're tormenting her soul by making her die repeatedly.
I don't meant for it to happen.
I know, but let her rest. I know you love her, but please.
Maurice's little ice statues.
I'm a hypocrite. Leave the dead dead.
Maurice's little ice statues quickly just shatter everywhere. The red blood water just bursts onto your face, and Spitfires shatters everywhere, hitting everyone except for Maurice. Her face is staring at Spitfire, and she's terrified.
I never meant to hurt anyone. I couldn't lose another person I loved. Not again.
I say this as someone who's lost two people that are very close to me. Let them rest. Let her soul rest.
He grabs at the chains on his arms and his torso. You notice that he has two chains around his throat as well, which usually mean more dominant chains, usually connected to lords.
You've made a deal with a lord, haven't you?
There's two chains there, so
Well, fucking Phobos is asking for confirmation.
he just nods as if he doesn't know what to do.
Well, that was your first mistake. Lords are greedy and will never play fair.
Maurice just runs up to the chains and tries to break them.
Phobos puts a hand on Maurice's shoulder. There's no point in fighting it. You're not going to be able to break them. The only way they'll break is if he completes his end of the deal.
He looks down and at the chains on his body before just going, I don't need their attachment. What's a few more scars? As all the chains on his torso and stuff starts burning into his flesh and he just kneels down. They're all disconnected, but the ones on his throat. Lord chains cannot be disconnected in that way.
Maurice quickly goes to heal him.
Doesn't work. All the chain scars stay on him. He's just in pain. It doesn't take his health or anything like that. He's just in severe pain.
Maurice is crying currently, figuring out what to do next, because she
Astrid,
feels like this might be her fault.
Astrid just hugs Spitfire, which takes him back. And he looks at him and he's like, why are you hugging me? You don't do this. This is strange. You start hearing her cry. As Spitfire hugs her back, comforting her.
I stand up and walk back towards Phobos.
I think we need to give these two a moment.
Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Don't kill each other is all I ask.
I make them a nice little icy area with like flowers blossoming around them, and a nice little shielded area so nothing can bother them.
You watch Spitfire use prestidigitation. Yes, I said that perfectly. On his clothes, so they're all fixed and on his body again. As he goes, Astrid, I think it's time we make up for a few things we've done to each other in the past. And he takes her into the private area that you've made about us.
Back to the camp.
Yeah, we both head back to the camp.
We come back to the camp. Techno's sitting there.
Oi, dickface! Answer a question to me.
I recreate Techno's little statue.
The fuck is it bloody?
I don't know magic.
How much blood have you been consuming?
I make it bigger so it's right in front of him.
What's showing me more you gonna do? I don't know what you want from me.
I just want to know why it's bloody. How much blood do you consume?
A lot.
Well, that's given.
Why'd you ask if you knew it?
Because I'm concerned, because this ice statue became made out of pure blood.
Sounds good to me.
I slowly back the statue away from him.
What? I don't know what you're looking for here. I have no answers for you. As he's leaning back, he seems tired. I mean, it's late at night and stuff like that.
We're probably
Yeah,
not going to get answers out of him.
Can I roll for
Insight on him?
yeah.
Your disadvantage as you watch the chains on his tusk glow. So roll twice for me and pick the lowest number.
What?
His legendary on his tusks. He has chains on his tusks and his as a legendary.
Okay.
And they glow, which activates a thing where you have disadvantage on rolling insight on him.
Okay.
So you roll your dice twice and pick the lowest number.
Why do I have to pick the lowest?
Because that's what disadvantage is.
Okay. Natural 20. Natural 20.
What the what? This is bullshit!
This for disadvantage, bitch!
Well, he might as well not have even used it.
It activates on its own. He doesn't choose to use it.
So I'm just glaring at him.
You know that something is wrong, but you don't know what's wrong.
Something is wrong. He's lying.
Well, I kind of assumed he would be. He doesn't like to tell the truth 90% of the time.
That's rude.
And it's not wrong either, though.
But the truth can be rude, can't it?
Yeah, just because the truth is rude doesn't mean I ain't wrong.
Mm.
Mr. Blade, I am sorry, but if something is affecting you physically, I'm worried because I don't know if my healing magic would be able to help you. So, and
He laughs a little bit when you offer to heal him.
She looks down.
Rude.
She looks down embarrassed.
You know I'm undead, right? Healing really
I
only hurts.
know. I know, that's why I said I don't know if. So if something's wrong and affecting you this much, you've done so much for me this far, and I don't want something bad to happen. I want to be able to help.
Well, I fixed it tonight. I'll be
Huh?
fine in the morning.
What? I'm gonna make sure you're right by that because this and this, she points to her eyes, can tell if you're lying.
Okay. Well, you are up past your bedtime, aren't you, kid? He's mocking you a little bit as he stands up. He's like, "Get in your bed."
Is he pushing me?
Yeah, he's pushing you into your tent.
What?
She turns around a moment.
Wait.
Hmm?
Can I give you a hug?
I guess.
I know you don't quite like hugs because you tensed up the last time I gave you a surprise hug, but is it alright if I give you one?
Go ahead, I guess.
She gently gives him a hug because
Phobos hugs with him.
she doesn't want to make him uncomfortable.
Thank
Techno
you so much for helping me this far, Mr. Blade.
pats both of your guys' heads. He's like, no problem, I guess.
Anyways, I gotta stay up longer because they're still using the ice. Oh.
I can make them stop using the ice. Techno gets up. He starts
No,
walking.
sit your ass down.
But
They are making up for wrongs. You sit your ass down.
he sits next to the fire and is like, yeah.
You can see that Maurice is actually starting to get exhausted.
I think it's fine if you don't use your magic. They are fine.
I should probably go tell them just in case they're doing something.
No, it's okay. You can let them be. They're
Could-
fine. They have their weapons. You can just
Could one
stop.
of you actually go tell them just to let them know so they're
I can do it.
prepared?
No, Techno, sit.
I'll be nice.
No, sit.
I'm a royal guard. I have to be nice to some people.
And I'm your wife. Sit. Your wife-husband thing. Sit.
Yes. Thing.
It's fine. They'll be okay.
And she slowly starts to like nod off,
It's-
and the techno ice statue, which is still there, just explodes.
Techno absorbs the blood that comes out of it.
Wait, is that healthy? The ice shard hits Amaris.
For
Owie!
Techno, it might as well be.
I think I'm bleeding.
You can see
I
as
can
an
help
ice
with that.
shard hasn't penetrated her head.
Techno goes over to you and grabs your
Ow.
head after pulling it out, and you feel your blood congeal into your own flesh and heal you.
She just feels like so
the
weird.
sound.
That's the sound she made.
Oh god.
Huh?
You can go to bed.
I'm going.
Wait. Don't let
So
the.
you should probably go and quickly go over to them, because if the ice statue exploded,
It's fine. They'll be fine. Go to sleep.
but it's no, this is
Go to
mean.
sleep.
This okay, bye.
Techno looks at Phobos and goes, I like that one. She does funky things.
You just mainly liked her because she gave you free blood.
That is true. She did do that.
Try to like her.
He looks and he's like, you know how hard it is for me to like people? You should know. I have no other friends but you. He's
Oh
teasing
yeah,
you.
Phobos, are you gonna tell Technoblade what Amaris performed for you?
There's no doubt. So I
Okay,
think they're reading something though.
all right.
Sorry, my older brother's being a moron.
Oh, got it. Wait, hold on. Which older brother?
You know the one.
Ah, yes, the dumbass.
The dumbass.
The dumbass. My
My
bestie.
bio brother. They have their fucking Kingdom's Heart key outside with them.
Yes, I'm so proud of them.
Because it's the only way they're going outside, because they have that and they're listening to the Kingdom Hearts soundtrack to go outside.
I'm so proud of them. No one will stop them now. Anyways, let's continue.
Yes.
Please, Phobos, are you going to tell Mr. Blade about the experience that Amaris performed for you?
Nah. Phobos just goes to bed.
Got it. Bye.
I was in the middle of having a conversation with you and you walk away?
I'm tired. Come on.
Yeah, I don't have to sleep alone this time. Like you forced me to with that fucking demon boy. He goes in the tent with you. He takes his.
I'm sorry. You're the one who fucking decided to kick him off the goddamn bed.
I didn't kick him off the bed. He lost the fight. It's his fault.
You could have, not initiated.
I didn't initiate it. He did.
You should have not participated.
I'm sorry, but when I get challenged, and I do what I want. He did it first, so therefore.
And I swear to Christ, I will challenge you next time.
You won't
You
win.
are challenged.
You will not win. I'm mentally
I
challenged.
he didn't react to the fact that I said you are challenged.
Wait. Are you calling me mentally challenged?
Yes, dumbass.
What challenge of mental would I have? That was a proper sentence.
God, I'm starting to think you're more dyslexic than I am.
I'm not just. Hold on. The DM's having a stroke while trying to speak. I'm not dyslexic.
Techno has ADHD, remember?
Yes, I know that he does.
That is a disorder. Anyways.
So,
I love that you just went the DM's having a stroke to speak.
Techno sits down and he's like, would you like to have the sleeping bags and stuff? I won't fit in them anyway, so not made for me. Nothing really is.
Yeah, I'll take it. It'll keep me warm throughout the night.
No, you can also lay on me if you want. I don't care.
Extra warm.
Or I can read you a bedtime story.
Nah, I'm good.
Alright.
Curls up in a sleeping bag. And when I mean curl, I mean damn well curls up in that shit like a ball.
And Techno lays next to you. You feel his hand just gently brushing through your hair.
I'm in the damn bag. The fuck
Okay,
you
he's
mean?
brushing through your hair through the bag. Or just rubbing the bag.
He's on the head.
He's rubbing the bag.
Phobos, if they need to curl up in something, they will curl up in something.
Do
Alright.
not question how much curl Phobos will be.
Exactly.
Hold up, I gotta do a bathroom break.
Same.
Damn.
I'll piss first, bitch.
Yo!
You won't make me do that. Damn it, my pee-pee's in the bathroom. It's bullshit. Stab someone. No, I'm not. No, I would never do that. Nope. I'm gonna put another water bottle in the fridge for myself. So that when I run out of water inevitably, I can have it. And everybody's sleeping. Good night. Sleepy time. Sleepy time. Sleepy time. Ah. And you're my perfect husband, so. I have freaks and natures. Thank you. Da-na-na-na. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I can finally go bathroom. Don't look at that. Don't look at the what? Don't look at that. Why ain't I supposed to look at chat?
Even with throwing my headphones, I still managed to somehow mute them. Anyways, when no one's here, let's give a fun fact about my character Phobos. Their personality is based off of a cat I used to have called Phobos. So their entire personality is based off of a cat's personality. And I love it. But yeah, that's your fun fact. Can my fucking tablet choose to open? Thank you. I would like to continue drawing.
Sorry.
Nicole. Yes. Yes. You should listen to this. How about I mute my mic real quick?
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Are we the only ones who have returned?
Nah, Vin's just looking at something that their boyfriend made them.
Ah,
Or
sweet.
made. I don't know if it was for them or just he made it.
Sweet. Intermission is basically over then. Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
I live.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, he's a boy. The baby made cool things. You did a fantastic job, Mimo. Anyway, good morning.
Oh, good day.
Hello.
Well, you roll for me,
Who are you asking to roll?
both of you.
Oh dear God. All right.
Oh, I
I got an 18.
Very good.
Did you?
I got an 8. I am passed out.
Phobos, you don't wake up, but Amaris, you wake up to the sound of really loud elk
I
bugles.
said I got an 8.
Yeah, you got lower.
Oh,
You didn't
that's not
sleep through
good.
it.
Okay.
Very
I just
loud
wake
elk
up
bugles,
drowsy.
but you wake up too.
I just wake up drowsy and groggy.
Is there anything you'd like to do?
She's just very tired. She doesn't know what's happening. She thinks she's still dreaming, honestly.
You hear movement outside.
She gets out. Hello?
Here's Spitfire saying, "Hey."
Hi. I'm going back to bed.
Okay. Sound urgent or anything like that. He seems to just be awake.
Yeah. I go back to bed.
Night night. Alright.
Night night.
Alright, you guys can re-roll to see who wakes up first.
Okie dokie.
I
A
got 5.
3! When it comes to my character waking up, I get the low rolls.
What would you wake up? Hector's up beside you, as normal, which is different this time. Last time he was sleeping still. As normal, he's not up. I mean, he's up, but like not in the tent and stuff like that. And you don't really know where he went. His archery armor's gone and stuff like that. So
This bitch ran off again.
You just, if you walk out of the tent, I just want to say, people outside the tent where Almaris is sleeping, you can see a lump, that's leaning on the tent. Where if you go inside, it's just her wings. She's just collapsed all over the floor. She's just like,
lovely.
she's just like absolutely passed out. With her wings like folding over the fabric of the tent on the side, almost making it collapse. With the other wing like looking like it's just so funny. She's not even like she's like her one foot is in the sleeping bag. The rest of her is not.
Okay.
She just passed out and I love it. Anyways, please continue.
What would you like to do? You're awake. You smell food.
I go to investigate food. Who made it?
You come outside and you notice that Spitfire's cooking. He's doing a really good job at it too.
What up?
And you sleep well?
Eh. I've had worse.
Yeah. If you're looking for techno, he wandered off again.
Of course he did.
Said he
I'm
had
not surprised.
business to attend to. Whatever that means.
Probably went off to kill something.
Ugh. Better not be human or an innocent person.
When it comes to techno, it probably could be either.
Of course. Great. Ugh. Well, if you want, there's elk there, there's rabbit, raccoon. I made a little bit of broth with the bones, and I made the berries into a type of dip, but I don't know how well it will work with the meat. So,
I'm hallucinating cats near me. Alright.
that's normal.
Yep.
But yeah, eat whatever you want. There's enough to go around.
The Phobos just sits down. He doesn't bother getting anything. Just sits there, trying to wake up properly.
Oh, Maurice, you wake up.
Probably extremely out of it because I rolled a freaking 3.
Yeah.
I stumbled to get out, and all you hear is a pop as you see her face plant into the ground, like not even halfway out the tent. She's just on the floor. Her face is in the ground, eating dirt, I guess.
You good, Maurice?
And she's got the most wicked bedhead in the world.
Astrid kind of helps you up a little bit and, rubs your back as she helps you sit by the fire. Gets you a plate of food herself.
And then you also see the most wicked wing bed hair and feather.
Featherhead.
Yeah, just wing head. Just you see her wings like widget every way. Her actual wings are just both droopy and then one's just straight up.
Lovely. Astrid gives you some food as she takes her own, and she sits next to Spitfire willingly.
Whoa, this is a good dream.
Not a dream.
Huh?
You're awake, hon.
She does a frog eye blink in all of her 4 eyes. Whoa! She falls backwards. The food falls on top of her face.
Oh no. Oh, I, she looks at Spitfire. Spitfire just chuckles and cleans you up a little bit. He's acting a lot more fatherly as Astrid seems to not know what to do. Spitfire stands up and stretches out. As you notice him stretch out, you see his back of his shirt kind of lift up before he moves, jolts forward a little bit, and it goes back down, and he, just stares at you guys.
Reese is like her 2 bottom eyes are looking 2 different directions. She's not paying attention to her surroundings.
Am I able to roll insight on what his back looked like?
Yes.
Please, I beg.
The part that rolled up a little bit that you could see, you see scars on his back, probably whip marks, caused by a whip. But the way his shirt lifted, it almost as if wings were pushing on it.
And Phobos keeps quiet about that info.
Amaris just leads side. Who's sitting beside her? On her right?
On her right, that would be Astrid now.
She just kind of falls to her right and just leans on whoever's on her right, which is Astrid.
Astrid continues eating as she smiles at you and happily rubs your back.
This is how my character slowly wakes up, falling back asleep.
Spitfire is putting the tents away and taking down camp as it's clear that you guys have to move on eventually.
After a while, I finally wake up and I start eating.
Okay. As you start eating,
This is
Phobos,
really good.
you notice Techno wander over
Where the hell did you go?
to attend to business.
Alrighty then.
Without a
What's
moment's
dead or
hesitation,
what's on fire?
without a moment's hesitation, I summon a little mini techno ice clone to see the damage.
It's cleared up completely.
I make it bigger.
Oh. The scream.
I have like food mid mouth. If I'm not careful, I will choke. And I'm like,
Tacto just gives you a thumbs up and looks at Spitfire, who's just taking everything down, and he goes over and helps him willingly.
I look over at Phobos.
Phobos just kind of looks over there, gives a small confused look, and then just goes back to staring at the fire.
You can hear them making fun of each other as they do it. They're being mean to each other, but they're helping each other.
You can hear out of her very inaudible speaking because she still has food in her mouth. She just utters the word success. Woof woof!
Phobos chuckles a bit at that.
She starts choking a bit.
Don't die.
Ashley pats your back a little bit and goes, I think you should try not to eat and speak at the same time. It causes choking, hun.
A big chunk of food in her mouth? What do you mean?
Hun,
Huh?
swallow your food before you speak.
Nah.
Okay.
She's done. It's been about like half an hour, half, and she's all done eating. I think everyone's done eating at this point.
Yeah.
Phobos hasn't eaten at all.
Nah, during that half hour, she shoves food in your mouth, just like eat.
No, Phobos touch.
It's like a whole like eat and dodge game because she's not stopping. She's a stubborn girl.
Techno eventually pushes your hand away from Phobos and looks at Phobos like, you just not hungry? Or are we being, angsty?
I'm just not hungry.
Oh,
Am I
sorry,
not allowed
my
to not
bad.
be hungry first thing in the morning?
Yeah, you're allowed. My sorry? Ugh.
My sorry.
How deep did I sleep?
Apparently pretty good.
Anyways, let's get going.
Spiver's like, we're almost to Envy. We can look there for, what did you say her name was? Ambrosia?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
Reese is walking with like a pep in her step, very happy with how her team building, I guess, team bonding has seemingly worked, and she's very happy about that. So she's walking. She's walking ahead of everyone.
Spitfire and Astrid are walking together, as Phobos and Techno are walked together. Two sets of parents protectively watching their child walk away.
What?
It's like two sets of parents watching their child walk.
Like we just got Amaris just humming to herself while just kind of like almost like partially skipping, and then we got two very intimidating people behind her.
Yep.
Oh, no, not two. Pairs of two. It's just I can't English, but it's so funny.
Yeah. It doesn't take long.
With her.
Yeah. She's the sunshine character with four intimidating assholes behind her.
Anyways.
You get to Envy. The place is bustling. People, again, it's hell. People are stealing from each other and stuff like that. It's common.
Maurice is just ignoring that and like you can see her physically look away.
You see the governor of the city, because city people that own
Oh
the
God,
cities
I
are
don't want
called
to talk
governors.
to him.
She comes up to you
She? Who's
and just
she?
looks at you, and then she looks at Spitfire and goes, "Why are you guys here? I didn't expect Lucifer to send you here." Spitfire kind of rolls his eyes. It's clearly that he doesn't like her, and she doesn't like him. She's just
It's
a
nice to.
green tiefling.
I thought it'd be Mammoth. I was scared for a moment.
Mammoth's greed.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
So
Wait,
did you need something?
don't we know who's in Envy?
You know who's Glutton? It has been has been Hotel and technically Hell the Boss because they're the same universe.
Yeah.
We know who's in Pride, which is Lucifer, obviously, and then we know Satan's Wrath. But wait, I don't think they had a design for him. Mammon, and then Asmodeus, and Beelzebub, which is Gluttony.
We only have 3 designs so far, which is Mammon, Beelzebub, and Lucifer.
And
And
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus,
So it's
obviously.
4. But it's also missing fucking, which is what you're missing. Wrath, which is Satan. Um, there's 2 others in my brain. Just Envy, which is Leviathan, I think it's called. And then there's another one that I don't remember what it was. Sleuth,
All right.
which I don't remember the name of.
Apologies, I was just confused for a
It's
moment.
fine.
All right. Anyways, hi. Do you run this place by chance?
Yep, this is my place. What? Jealous or something? She's
No.
bitchy.
I show a picture. Have you seen her?
Oh, that girl. Yeah, I've seen her around somewhere.
Oh, could you please tell me where you last saw her?
She's leaving. Something about saying that she needs to go to what was it again? What are these unimportant cities called? Towns, really? She went to Wrath. I know that there's Greed and stuff. She probably might have went to Greed, but I feel like Wrath is better. It has a hotter man in charge, you know? Spitfire's clearly not entertained by her words.
Maurice just sighs, kind of looks a little like her physical gesture looks like she's a bit defeated, but then her voice says, "All right, thank you for helping us," and she starts to get a move on again.
Both you see Spitfire, nod as Techno and Astrid follow you, and all you hear as he goes to follow you, Spitfire goes to follow you, is, "By the way, you should work on your dick game. I heard about your wife. Maybe she deserved it." And that sets Spitfire off, and he just turns around and smacks her across the mouth.
Bold move.
And he looks her in the eyes, and she looks terrified of him. He's like, "Would you like to continue talking to your general that way, wench?" And she just backs down and walks away. And he just follows behind you. He's pissed off now.
You wench.
Maurice just walks beside him quickly and just whispers, "She deserved that." And then she scatters a bit ahead.
It didn't take long. You notice that Wrath is right next to the water. Where you don't know if you imagine where the boats are. And you walk into town really quickly. It's only was a day walk from Envy. And you see her. You see Ambrosia as she's going around and talking to people happily as day, and she seems at place here. You see many more of her species here, in fact. She turns around and immediately sees you and runs up to you and picks you up as she, hugs you. And she's like, "You're safe. Thank God you're safe."
She Maurice just shows Ambrosia the emergency clicker that she still carries. "I'm still waiting to hear from them."
Just in
Sweetheart,
case. My parents are fine. I know they are.
they're fine. Yes, I saw them. They went up to, I think they said Cloud's Reach. She was taking your father there to see if they could help. Allium, he's a god, so
Oh, fuck no.
he could.
All you hear out of Phobos.
Huh?
Allium is not the best. He, shouldn't be talking shit about the same person who runs my area, but he's not the greatest. He's an asshole. He almost killed my father just because my dad talked down to him, saying he wasn't allowed in his house anymore because he killed my mother. Or, well, pushed my mom into the beyond. Allium's not good.
Ambrosia kind of looks at you. She's like, "Huh. I think you're the only person with that opinion of him."
Techno.
Techno's kind
Point
of
at
just
Techno.
staring at her. Actually, then the pair of you makes it. Everybody claims that he does magical things. He's great at making cures. He's made so many.
So you know where my mom and dad are then?
Yes. Cloud's Reach, but the only way to get there is through heaven. But the only boat that goes to heaven that we could access would be going to Eden and then going to heaven.
Is
And
helping
then,
us with that.
yeah, I assume Lucifer would help you to get to Eden, and then I'm sure the Lord there will willingly help you. They're really nice people there.
Yeah, we're actually supposed to be seeing the boat. I just wanted to find you first.
Yeah, of course. Um, I have a home here. This is actually where I was born. My family's over there. She points over to an older couple
I
as
waved to the older couple.
they happily smile and wave back. They escaped the beyond, thankfully. So yeah, everybody on the Star Rail, they got out. I just don't know where everybody is. All I knew is that Hollow and her parents, they came here. I brought Husker back here, and I came here to see my family. Your parents brought your dad and Torpedo to Cloud's Reach because Torpedo he panicked and the same thing
What
got into
about
his nose.
Gramps?
As Augustus, I saw him run off after your dad did that to him. If my guess is he's either in Eden or he's in heaven. I just know that Disc followed him.
Okay,
They're alive. You just need to find them.
can you hold this? She hands the Morse code beeper.
Okay,
Just in case you get any contact.
I will. She holds it tightly to her chest. She's like, if you're gonna go on a mission, you should have mounts. They'll be the quickest way to move across the land. We have a stables
Mount?
here. Yes, rides, such as horses or stuff like that. We mostly
But
have horses here, but I can offer them to you.
but I can transform into animals. She looks confused.
Yeah, I know you can, but it's exhausting for your body. You're still young. For a
I guess
celestial being, you're a baby. Not
celestial.
under my.
She looks confused.
Well, your mom has wings and stuff like that, so I just assume that you're a
Oh,
celestial.
no, she just has wings because she's a fae.
That makes sense. Sorry, I assumed.
It's
Even
okay.
Fays live for so many years.
Oh, right. Okay, so I need you to meet people. So, friends, this
Yep.
is Ambrosia. She is my mom's best friend and like an aunt to me. I love her. Ambrosia, these is friends. This is Astrid, Spitfire, Technoblade, or Mr. Blade is how I call him, and Phobos.
It's a pleasure to make all of your acquaintances.
Technoblade and Phobos are married for tax benefits.
Well,
Tax
honestly,
benefits are good.
And
it
Astrid and Spitfire finally made up, and I'm very happy about that.
that sounds lovely.
Made up ish. I did that little water trick that I like doing on the train for shows.
Usually that does help people.
Yeah.
Sometimes that magic is known to show when someone's truly suffering.
It did.
Yeah, we noticed.
His clone made the water turn blood. And his
It-
clone was broken.
Well, cracks are known for when something is
He had
painful
tons
for
of chains
someone,
on
but
him.
blood.
Yeah, blood. I
Oh,
checked, and it's no longer there. So that's good.
yeah, that's great. Um,
Ah.
if you follow me, I can take you to the horses.
Let's leave. She has like a chewy like food in her mouth, which she pulled out of nowhere. Rah!
Ambrosia starts walking, her goat hooves hitting the ground, making a nice little clopping sound as she walks.
Uh, currently, Amaris is like holding her hand, and Amaris is just so happy. You've
She goes
honestly
to,
never seen her beam this much.
yeah, just a stable. There's 5 horses there that seem to be unclaimed. One is a Cloudsdale, the one's Arabian, there's an Appaloosa, and there is just a standard. Um, I don't remember what it's called. There's a name. I'm just gonna call it a
A
standard.
horse?
Yeah, they're all horses here. Um, I forgot Ambrosia's name for a moment. Ambrosia turns to you, like, I'm sorry there's only horses. I know it's not always someone's style, but um, might I suggest
Horses!
no
I
one
love all animals.
might I suggest no one touches the Cloudsdale. He's a little temperamental.
Oh.
Um, you notice Techno walks towards that said Cloudsdale.
Yeah, that's what I thought. She
Um,
says that audibly, like out loud.
um, he just reaches his hand out and it lets him touch it. Never mind. I guess that's your mount. Okay.
He has
Techno
a way
now
with
has his mount.
temperamental creatures because he's also temperamental himself.
Hey,
Am I wrong?
She's not wrong.
this is Cloudsdale. This is Techno's mount. Carl. He looks over and just goes, "Your name's Carl now," as he pets the horse.
Oh my god, it's my favorite breed of horse!
Yeah.
I love those
Um,
horses.
literally called Cloudsdales. They're a Scottish breed of horses.
I love them. Those are the horses that used to main the carriages back in the day. They were mistreated horribly, sadly, because
Yeah.
of their their muscular build and their clear physical strength.
Yeah.
And they're they're big. They're really tall and big. They're the same size as Techno, basically. So honestly, that's the perfect horse for Techno. I'm sorry, I got on a rant. I love that type of horse. Anyways, continue. My bad.
Phobos, pick which horse you want to go up to.
No.
Pick which horse.
Phobos doesn't know what horse to pick. They don't know options at 90% of the time.
All right, and
They
Maurice
just get
pick a
to do
horse.
what's given.
She doesn't know. There's just too many options for her.
There's 4 options.
I know. It's too many for her. She's just like, so she just kind of plops down and sees if a horse chooses her because she doesn't want to choose. She's just like, I don't know what to do.
None of the horses really go up to you, and that's when you see Anubis summons beside you. He's like, I don't think that any of these really suit you. You don't seem like the type to ride a horse.
Oh.
And Anubis creates a creature that is a large snake as it expands, but it shrinks a little bit as it's controlled by his magic at this point, right now. And it is white, and it speaks in an old tongue that your mother taught you. Known as Giant, and he just says hello.
Hello. It's very nice to meet you. Even though it sounds like I'm speaking English, the snake can understand what I'm speaking.
He understands common, and also you can speak in his tongue. He introduces himself as Jotungander, as I think I'm saying that right. If I'm not, well, you can stab me. That's fine.
Jotungander. Is it alright if I call you Gander? It's a bit of a mouthful.
He nods and he kind of spins around you before absorbing into your body and soul bounding to you.
What just happened to me?
Ambrosius went, well, thank you, Anubis, for soulbounding them to a snake. All right.
What's a soulbounding?
It basically means your body and soul is connected to the creature's soul. Or if you have a legendary weapon,
Something familiar?
it's similar but different. So technically now you have two familiars because of Anubis. Anubis just shrugs and just disappears into your shadow again.
That's a demon butler for you. All right.
Astra just goes, I'm not interested in riding horses. I might have a different idea. And Spitfire just kind of stares and just looks at Phobos before one of the horses gets curious about Phobos. Smells it. It was a mistake. As you watch your arc-face tentacles wrap around the horse, crushing it, and then underneath it becomes that symbol that you used to summon in the circle, and out comes a very familiar animal that you know as your very close friend,
Here.
Jack. Pets.
Hi, baby. I give him little scratches that he loves.
He's all fluffy.
What are you doing here? Hello.
He rubs up against you, and all you hear, no one else, you hear your archface say, I prefer you have this. And don't worry about Jack. He can deal with it.
Favoritism.
And all you hear is him say is, my ward needs a milk. And that's the last thing you hear from him. No one else hears this. Just, it seems like they're hallucinating.
I'm just lovingly petting Seed Eater. This
Am I-
creature is being
I-
lovingly pet.
Am I being able to see this?
You could see Seed Eater, but you did not be able to hear or see their archfey.
Okay.
Tesla just looks at you like, what is this shit?
This is Seed Eater. He's a friend of mine's
pet. That's so cool.
Seed Eater just lays down next to you.
Oh, hi.
I feel like
He's friendly to pet.
I feel like Yorman
Jormungandr?
Jormungandr is like constantly just like, you know what snakes do, they just kind of wrap around, still like it is like normal snake size, like
he's wrapped around your chest.
A python. I want him to
feeding
only
his
get
tail.
to the size of I only want him to get to the size of a python. Any smaller, no thank you. So Jormungandr is like kind of just going around, always just around my neck, not tight, just like a little necklace, going around my arms and stuff, just exploring. He's on my head, like I love it.
Yeah, he's.
I got a snake.
Yeah,
Mom and Dad are gonna kill me.
It's fine. So I wasn't expecting that. Okay, she seems a little disturbed by Seed Eater's entrance.
Hi, baby.
You know, Spitfire kind of walks away a bit. So does Astrid. She's like, "Are they okay?"
They don't really like the whole summoning sacrifice stuff. I don't know.
Fucking Carl follows Technoblade as Technoblade leaves, and the Seed Eater follows you as you.
Wait, Carl! I just clued into that. Anyways, continue.
His horse.
I know. Continue.
You hear Astrid whistle, and underneath her breath, all you hear her mutter is, "Please don't kill me. He killed her." And then you watch a dragon, a full-grown dragon, land that's covered in flowers and has red, like, magic going on her scales. Her wings are large as well. As she lands in front of Astrid, and she gently pets the dragon and says, "Good thing he didn't kill you, huh, Flora?"
You could just hear the biggest audible gasp from Amaris as her eyes are so wide. You can just basically just feel her behind you, glistening at this, and just like, kid. You can just feel the want to pet. But she's holding back because she doesn't want to impose.
Astrid looks at her like, "You want to touch her?" Go ahead.
It's okay. she stims happily while she walks over. She just steps in front and she puts her hand out.
Flora lowers her head and presses it against Amaris's hand.
Oh, you're so pretty. She goes in to hug the schnoz because well, it's big.
Yeah, the dragon just lets you do it happily.
You're so pretty. Spitfire, what about you?
Spitfire looks at you, he's like, what do you mean?
Do you have something cool? Or do you have a thing to ride?
I mean, I used to, but not anymore. At least I don't think. As he says that, you see the mayor of Rat, Satan. He's very well known. People mistake him for Lucifer. As he walks over, he is goat. He has a goat skull on his head, his goat legs, just like Eloisa. He walks over, he's like, speaking of that Spitfire, I think I have someone that you might like to see again, considering you haven't seen her since you ran away from the void. Or void, whatever you want to call it. You watch as a giant deer-like thing that's covered in moss and little like fireflies flying around it, and absolutely wonderful looking creature comes over, and you just see Spitfire hug onto it.
Bruh.
Forgot how to. Yeah, he has a deer. Look at him go.
Nah, Vin, look what your husband said.
My bitch. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I got it right.
I got a ride. I'll see you later.
Anyways.
I need to remember how to. You're going to hear me use Google Translate for this because of the fact that I don't remember how to pronounce the name. Yep, and I need to. Do I still have it on this? No, I don't.
The same reaction to the dragon Amaris is now feeling with the deer as well. She is a kid. This is pretty. This is clear. She is an actual kid, physically and mentally. She is a child.
Fuck. I'm so wonderful at remembering names that I just listened to.
Nadia.
Her name is Nadia. You hear Spitfire say, Nadia, it's been so long.
Nadia business.
No! Sorry. I screamed at my music that and paused. Okay, copyright that bitch. He's just hugging onto it as it wraps itself around.
Rather than temper yourself.
Yay! I won't remember to eat until you remind me later. I'm sure your boyfriend will. Keep your eyes closed, you little shit. Shitting colors. Shitting colors.
Amaris is
You
like,
just stole my son!
what the fuck?
Your son commits arson.
Okay. Anyway, continue.
Put the lighter in his hand. There you go. Now he's committing arson.
Continue your sentence.
Maurice is like having the same want to pet and hug like she did with the dragon. So Spitfire can like feel it emanate behind him.
He just smiles as he pulls away. You notice that he was crying, but he immediately wipes it away as if he doesn't want people to see him do that. As he just pulls away, he's like, you can touch her if you want. She's friendly as all hell.
She walks over, sticks her hand out again. Hello.
It smells your hand and just gently nudges it a little bit.
You're beautiful. Both of you are beautiful.
Her hair almost glows a bit.
As you're having this nice moment, Ambrosia just stares at you for a moment before looking off after hearing some screaming. Very familiar voices for you, Amaris.
I quickly stop whatever I was doing. My whole demeanor just changes.
Ambrosia takes off, running towards the scream, and so does Spitfire.
As well as I go with Ambrosia.
I follow.
Instead of
Astrid
running, I
follows.
fly.
Astrid follows as well, and so does Techno. Techno's following Phobos. It's very clear that he's doing that still. When you get over there, you see a very familiar family. I don't have pictures of their parents, just two humans that are very familiar. You know them as, let me look at their names real quick because I forgot their names because I haven't looked at it in a long time. Where's the star rail? The star rail is the star rail. You know them as Ella and Malcolm. They are Hollow's parents as they're running for their lives, as you see Hollow as well running with them. And Hollow is your childhood best friend. One of the two.
Wait, what are you guys doing here?
Malcolm can't catch his breath as he's just panting, and then you start to hear elk bugles, loud, intimidating elk bugles. And Ambrosia kind of looks over. You're quite a far distance away from Malcolm and his family. And Ambrosia looks over as you see three very large Wendigos standing there. They look like this. And the largest of the three has silver dripping from its mouth.
I quickly use my earth manipulation and I make a whole shield over the town where to the it's so high it like looks like it's reaching the sky.
Roll performance for that for me.
Sure thing. Natural 20.
Okay, you do that. The city is now protected, but the people outside of it aren't.
I
Which
fall
is
down
you,
a little bit because
Ambrosia, and of
obviously
course
that took a bit.
Hollow's family. You watch as Hollow turns to grab her dad as the largest one, with the silver around his mouth, bites down on him, the silver getting into his wound. And you watch the same thing that happens to your father start happening, but he starts coughing up silver as he looks at his own child. Spitfire immediately just...
I grab Hollow quickly and pull them away from their father.
No. She's panicking. She doesn't understand what's happening. She's hyperventilating and she doesn't understand what's going on.
No,
Spitfire...
I'm holding Hollow because I know what she's feeling. Just holding Hollow.
Spitfire tackles her dad and forces him down and takes a rope and ties him up. And he's like, we only have so many turns to do this, so roll initiative. You're fighting 3 Wendigos.
What? Like, she just
I got an
stops.
18.
She just stops what she was doing, and she's like, what?
I fucking hate this mosquito bite.
I got a 20!
You bitch, I love you.
I got an 18.
Tecton, you're automatically going last because I hate you. You don't get a roll this time. Where the fuck did I shove? I don't know, I guess I'll put 2 of them up then. Because there's 3 of them. 2 little guys. Just 2 little cute little guys. Yay, Wendigos!
Oh god.
He's so happy about it.
I hate this fucking mosquito bite.
Alright. What did you guys get?
I got a 20!
18.
18. I need to do... I'm automatically making Tecton last because fuck you. God
He is too
damn it.
overpowered. Dude,
You-
my hands look like I killed someone.
Hollow has no training in this, so she will not be in this fight. And Berger will, and Ella will also not be in this fight.
Yeah, so I put Halo on the side with someone. I don't know who.
You put her on the side with her own mother.
Yeah. And I'd say to her mother, please just keep away from your husband and her dad. Just trust me on this.
They just both nod as they hold each other. Wow, you suck. You're still
So
going before Techno.
I open up the earth just a tiny bit and I go to where the Wendigos are and then I close it so that the town is behind the wall of earth while everything like the battle is in
Okay.
front of us. And she creates like a rim on the other side as well so they can't escape.
So basically, you create an arena for yourself.
I do.
Give me a second, because actually that should be IW, so it's infected Wendigo. Because he's clearly infected. I like how Spitfire's name is just subtracted to spit.
Yes, don't. Okay.
W1, W2, and then we have tech at the bottom, because fuck you.
What's going on?
Sorry, I'm saying fuck you to tech now. Others, you are first in combat. You are around 30 feet away from the two smaller ones and 40 feet away from the largest one that's infected.
I'm gonna grab my chakrams and I'm try and slice them in half.
Okay, you need to get closer. How far can you move? So
No, the
look at your
chakrams
unless you're
can go
throwing
pretty
them.
far. Yeah, throwing them. That's
Okay.
how chakrams work. They're both melee.
I've never
and
used
distance.
chakrams before.
I
And
have.
those I feel like would do 1d12 each. So you roll 2d12s. If you hit, roll to
Okay.
hit, please and thank you. Which
What's
is a d20. And you're proficient in the chakrams, so it'd be +3 afterwards.
Which dice do I roll? You're
D20.
spewing a lot of words, Magic
Sorry.
Man. Alright, D20. I got a natural 20!
Oh fuck, you duplicate your damage. You need to roll 2d12s for me.
Okay, what's a D12?
It's one of the hexagons that goes up to the 12.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, just examine them until you find that only goes up to 12. Where
find
is
it.
my boss monsters?
Found it! Alright, so I got a roll 1. I got 11 and a 12.
11 and 12. 11, 12. 11 plus 12 is 23. 23 plus 23 is 46. And which way are you talking? Attacking? Not attacking.
It's from afar. She's throwing them. She's not getting up close.
But which one? You have Wendigo 1, 2, and 3. 3 is the big boy.
Okay, so she threw them both at the tiny ones first to try and eliminate the tiny ones.
Alright, you want to hit the same one with each, or hit one with other one?
Both of them. So
Both of
each
them?
one got the two each one got one chakram.
Okay.
2 enemies, 2 chakrams.
Alright, give him. No, that's a base amount of health, so.
How much damage do I do?
You did. Sorry, I'm counting them.
I hope I'm able to cut them in half.
Well, they are boss monsters, so they have a little bit more health than most.
Well, obviously, I'm only hitting the babies.
You're hitting 1 and 2, which are the smaller ones for.
Yep.
I said.
Yep.
46 damage.
Okay.
So that would equal that, and that. You throw your chakrams into them, and it cuts their arms and their face, and they kind of screech out a little bit at you out of anger and turn their attention to you. They're not very wounded, but you definitely got them. Let's see. Whose turn is it next? It is the infected Wendigo's turn. It will turn its attention to Ambrosia in this fight. And it starts walking towards her.
Okay. Can I sprint over to protect her?
No, it is no longer your turn. It is going to attempt to multi-attack her. It's going to do 2 claw attacks on her face if it can hit her at all, which it didn't with the first one. Wow, you're really terrible. And did not with the second one. Wow, you're really terrible. And then it's going to try to consume her flesh, which is not downtime, which is more dangerous because it has a chance to infect. It's really stupid. It misses its claws and it goes to bite her, and she ducks down and adjusts herself to the side. It's very clear that she's skilled in fighting, even if you've never seen her do it.
Thank God! Thank God, Ambrosia!
It's now Spitfire's turn.
Her? He's in school.
Yeah, he's in school. He's trying to learn first grade.
Anyways.
Oh, I just cracked my leg. What the fuck was that accent? Let me look at Spitfire's stuff real quick. Yeah, but yeah. The Spitfire's gonna be the bane of my existence and cast Fireball. Specifically on the smaller ones where no one's around them.
Fuck you! I cast Fireball, motherfucker!
I need to make a death saving throw. It fucking fails? Question mark? Because it's of his spell DC, which is I hate my life, is what it is. It's 16. His spell DC is 16.
Phobos, you exist, my guy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They're waiting for their turn patiently.
Also reading.
Yeah, it's fine. You read all you want. Spitfire. Level 3 spell, you guys level 3. Where the fuck is my pictures of my thing? Yeah, it does not make it at all.
Oh.
So Spitfire gets the hit, which is great. Love that for me. It is only hitting one of the creatures. So that's I believe I believe from my long knowledge of casting Fireball myself is I believe it's 6 d20, not d20s, that would be way too much. The 4s, but I don't, not d4s, d6s. Goddamn, I'm having an aneurysm. And I don't feel like looking it up and spending more time looking at it, so now it's 66 for Fireball.
Damage increases by 1d4 for each slot above the 3rd level.
1d4? I thought it was 1d6.
D6, sorry.
How many is it
I
originally?
can read. Target takes 8d6 fire damage on a failed save.
8d6?
Or half on a successful one. Yeah.
I'm missing 2. God damn it, I hate Fireball. I've learned what my brother felt when all I would cast was Fireball of our nice cleric.
Fuck you!
I
Cast
don't care how big the worm
Fireball!
is, I cast Fireball.
Yeah, I know you cast Fireball. Shit. These things are undead, by the way, so you can. You probably have higher knowledge about them, Photo. Oh god. That does 28 damage, and that is his one action, because he only has one action, because he's a bitch. It is now Astra's turn, but she will wait for 5 seconds while I calculate the health of these little shits. Bubbles, you suck at rolling.
Do I?
I don't know.
What is the order of this stuff? Like, how did you determine that?
Oh, you should have. You should have. Went before Spitfire.
Yeah, I got an
I
18,
cheated
dumbass.
you. I'm so sorry. No, it's not your turn. It's Sebastian.
Dumbass.
I'm sorry. I didn't breathe. I forgot you existed for some reason. Okay.
Can I read?
Yeah. You know what fireball looks like? This thing goes up in flames. It screams out in pain, obviously.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Chill Torch Cantrip.
Chill
Chill Torch Cantrip. I was reading through it.
Do you have to be touching it or no?
Nope, range on 120 feet.
Okay. You will hit it. What does it do?
Are you trying to find it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't really know how to read this. All I see is 1d8 of necro damage.
I know it's necro damage. Where the fuck? I should have really just given you screenshots of this shit. Let's
I
check.
wouldn't have been able to read them then.
Damage it did. Okay, chill touch. Cantrip. Skeleton hand. Creature. And hit
Explain to me what I'm supposed to do, please.
until the start of the next turn. Till then, the hand falls on the target. Hit the undead target. You hit an undead target. It also does this effect on attack rolls against you until the next turn. The spell's damage increases when you increase the level. 2d8s. Okay. So you're going to roll to hit it as you cast a skeletal hand that, comes out of a black like tentacle like summoning circle as it comes out because of your arc fate.
How many dice am I supposed to roll? Because I
You
only see one
need to
d8.
you have to roll a d20 to hit it first.
Oh, for fuck's sake, critical fail.
Um
I can roll.
yes.
Not a good time to have a critical fail there, pal.
As it comes out of the ground, it crinkles and crackles and just turns and looks at you before faltering and your spell fails.
Damn.
Lovely, great show of your magic, bud.
I don't normally use my magic.
Yeah. And then it would have been Spitfire's turn, so that's when that damage would have been dealt. Now it's Astrid's turn. Astrid, you little bitch. Do you even have a ranged weapon? Do I want you to use a ranged weapon, or you want to go close in combat, you little bitch? I feel like she'd probably go close in combat, but I feel like that's the only thing she really could do. She's gonna approach, not the big one that's infected, which is always a mistake for her life. She's gonna approach the Wendigo. Which one I thought she was gonna approach? Which one's the one that Spitfire didn't hit? I remember these things. I'm great at memory things. She approaches Wendigo 1 and she goes to slash it with her sword. If you remember what her sword looks like. By that, I don't know what I just did. The fuck did I just do? Alright, I don't know what I just did, but everything's fine now. She draws her katana, and she's a katana, because she's a bitch. It's also really pretty and flower themed. You notice the theme that she has around her? Um, okay, that's a hit. And how many things do your thing? Wow, I hate you as well. Wow, I need more dice. I forgot that her weapon is technically her legendary weapon. Not her legendary weapon at the same time, because she doesn't get legendaries. Fuck you.
Weapons are very complicated.
They are.
You made it complicated. The zero fault.
Yep. She does 28 damage to it. I'm going to calculate that because I cannot do math. 28. She brings her katana down onto it, slashing its stomach open a little bit, but it doesn't do too much to it. It just screams at her in response. Angie.
Time for techno.
Techno's not going next.
Oh my god,
It's the
why?
Wendigo's turn next. Or is it? Nope, it's Ambrosia's turn. You're
Or
not supposed to be
techno.
looking at this.
Don't get this dumbass.
Or that.
It's just the turns.
You're not allowed to look at my turns, you little shit. Keep my notes away from yourself.
Think I can read your goddamn sacrificial things?
Yes.
I can't read your fucking writing.
Well, I'm sorry, you're stupid. I love you. If I didn't, do you think you'd be living in my house? Answer me that, wizard boy. Love you.
Yeah, because mom was alone, man.
You bitch!
I'm here because mom let me, not you.
Ambrosia takes the turn to move over to... Nope, she's not going to move because she's in combat with the infected one. Unless she's stupid, but she's not stupid. She uses her hooves to kick at it because she's a monk and she has that great fun time. I hate my life. And she hits it. Okay. I just got a dart thrown at me. She's hitting the infected one because that's the one in front of her. She kicks it right into its jaw, and you hear the jaw crack a bit.
There you are.
Lovely.
Before she backs up a little and readies her second action, but doesn't take it. It is now Wendigo 1's turn, which it is angry that Ambrosia hit it, so it's going to attack her. But it's not infected, so there's no risk of infection. So, I'm just trying to get through this as quick as possible because I hate it. Oh no! Oh no! Here's the first one. I need 2d6s and 2d10s. Oh god. I think yeah, that was that. And that was one claw attack, which is lovely. Oh god. Oh god. It shoves its claws into her throat as it strangles her and kills her. Doesn't kill her, she's knocked unconscious. She has plot armor. She's still needed for the plot. Yeah. And she's down. And the Wendigo starts making its way towards a mistake, which is Techno. Making a mistake. But it does not reach him.
Grace falls to her knees crying.
Oh god. You sure you want to do that?
There's a reason for that, pal.
I mean, considering the fact that she's lovely and, unconscious now, technically bleeding, she just needs to be picked up, technically. She hasn't failed any of her death saves, throws, but she doesn't have those. And then the second one...
I made Amaris cry for a reason, pal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's because
wait.
she's close.
I just gotta wait until our next turn.
Which is lovely. The second one starts walking towards you. It goes to try to attack you, which it does not hit with its first claw. It hits itself in its own face with its own claw. Hold on. It claws itself as it goes to hit you, hitting its own jaw with its own thumb, knocking some chips of its skull off. These things know how to fight, I promise.
Damn,
They're
they idiots.
They're undead dum-dum zombies. They have
Well,
no
they
idea.
have intelligence.
Sure they do.
Just not a lot of it. I gotta take the health off of it for you. Alright. That one is having a fun old time.
These ones are not.
Yeah. It hits itself and then it goes to bite you. Missing once again. These things are really bad at hitting. And I don't know how. They have a +5 to hit.
I dodge while glaring at it.
And that will now make it. Oh god, that's the sound of techno.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yet my rolls say otherwise.
Hey, techno time.
I'm scared. I'm fearful of the future of what's about to fucking happen to this Wendigo.
And we got Phobos over here who fucking messed up.
The one time they used their spell or magic in front of any of us, just oh,
And
dead.
all I imagine is just like a that came out of their hands. Just an audible toot sound. And then just green smoke.
Just gonna roll the hit. Why must the world hate me and my creatures? Specifically the creatures. I don't think this thing is gonna live. It might. It didn't activate his legendary thing, but it's still a natural 20.
Yeah.
I need to roll for him again. Oh, Techno, you scare me in my life support. 3d6, d20, 40 12s. I regret making Techno a thing. I did that to myself. I have no one to blame but myself.
This is amazing. I love this. I'm loving this. When the DM gets tortured by their own creation. Love this.
That's always what happens.
And he's going
It's so amazing to watch though.
I am going to calculate the damage. Techno slashes this thing apart. It's missing an arm now. And it's very clear that he's a royal guard for a reason.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Please don't give me a number that I'll hate. I need to make sure I look at this because I need to know if he activates his. Please don't activate his ability. Please don't activate his abilities. I beg of you. This thing will die.
Silence. It got activated, didn't it?
Hold on. I'm rolling my damage.
Okay. Next, look at them for me. I need to know what they physically look like.
Well, I gotta see their face.
Oh. What about their body?
They're just kind of in their chair, mathing.
Okay. The silence is killing me.
Uh, now, gosh, I don't even need to
That
roll the dice.
leads me to believe.
I don't need to roll it. I just know what's gonna happen. It's um. He cuts into it once more after action surging, and you watch the blood from the creature as it's panting and huffing, and it looks angry. Um, you see its blood form into thousands of tridents around it, and it all just lodge. The tridents look like this. They all point at it and lodge into its flesh, killing it, and it explodes into a puff of blood, which causes its fun thing to not happen. And also, she's not a humanoid, so technically, he's also a humanoid, so that doesn't work. Yeah, we're missing one. We're down one. It made a mistake. It thought Techno wasn't a threat and realized that hey, look, this pig thing is dying. Help! And all the tridents morph into Techno's body. This is why I don't like Techno. Oh, so it's your turn again, Maurice.
All right. So she gets up from being hunched
Weeping.
over and crying. Yep. Her face is angry, extremely angry. She controls the water she just cried and the moist that's probably on the ground.
God!
Even if it includes blood, she controls all of it. It turns to shards, and she summons Anubis in the Grim Wolf form.
Anubis is now in battle, and he will go right after your turn.
And she is floating up in the air with over thousands of little shards of both a mixture of water and blood.
All right.
And she has the most like numbing anger look on her face. She basically, the Amaris you guys knew is not here. And she's aiming for all of them, mainly the big one.
The one that's infected?
Yep. And she goes for killing blow.
Okay, you could try.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I will D20, right?
Yeah, there's a D20 to hit.
Lucky. Natural 10!
Okay, you hit it. How many stars do you have?
Like over a Tautin?
I would say roll percentile dice, but of 100, but you don't have that, do you?
Yeah, I don't think so.
It goes up to 100, and the 100 looks like 2 zeros, but I don't think you have it. If not, I can roll it for you.
I do, I have it.
Okay.
Okay. So the 2 zeros equal 100?
Yeah.
So and 100's obviously the highest, right?
Yes.
So if I make 100, what does that get me?
Since it's a natural 20, you also duplicate it, so if you hit 100, you get 200 damage to it.
Ooh, damn. All right. I got 100!
You little shit. Is it dead, is the question. You hit it with all these ice shards, but even after that, it just stumbles on the ground and stares up at you.
There's more coming for her!
Lovely. And that is your turn, I assume, because you have one action. And you use your bonus action to summon Anubis.
Yep.
It's now Anubis's turn. You watch him go up to the one that's very large in size. And he mauls it, not having to hit or anything like that, and he tears it apart and eats it. And then he just turns his attention to the other one, and that's his.
As so do I.
It is now Phobos' turn.
Well, like, I'm gonna be able to do good.
Wait, how is Phobos feeling about what just happened with Amaris and
Not really giving a fuck.
Oh,
Usually what
come on,
happens when
dude!
anger goes into
I
it.
used Fireball.
Oh
Of
my
course you
god.
do.
Which is Fuck it.
Roll the hit. Well, and actually, I don't have to roll the hit. What's your spell DC?
I don't know.
I think
What
it
is
was.
it?
Hold on. For you, it should have been.
I don't know what
I don't think I put it in your thing, did I?
I
I
don't
thought
think you
I
did.
did. I know it was 15, but
I have spell save DC. Is that
that's
what it
yeah,
is?
that's what it is.
Okay, then it's 16.
16? Okay, I was off. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw of that. It does not. It fails, so you can do full damage to me. Well, to it, not me. Not physically the creature.
Just
Oh
like
yes,
10.
kill God.
Yeah, 18?
I get to do fireball. Yippee.
You don't have to
You
hit.
like cast fireball.
Stop dodging. If you want, you can roll the damage now.
The range is 150 feet. How would it dodge?
Well, that's just how the spell works. Don't ask me.
It can walk
But it
to
did
the
dodge, so
right
roll
or
your
the left.
damage, and you can do full damage to me.
Which is the 8d6s?
Yes. And I don't think you have that much, so I'm coming over.
No, give me dice.
You have 2d6s, so I'll give you 6. There's the 6 that you need to roll, and then you have the other 2 that you need.
Get out of the bag. Oh, fuck, do I have to math?
Yep. You can use a calculator, which I know you will.
I can do simple math. I'm not that stupid. I'm using a calculator anyways.
I'm not that stupid uses a calculator.
Hush.
I'm not breaking things, don't worry about it.
Got 25 in total.
25? Okay. You watch it falter move as it just turns its head to you and starts to focus a little bit on you. It's having a time. It doesn't really know what to do because it's surrounded and probably won't win this fight. By probably I mean he won't because no.
Heck no.
Yeah. Um Spitfire does not engage into the fight as he goes over towards Hollow's father, Malcolm. And that is his turn.
Alright, coward. Anyways.
He's not being a coward, he's actually trying to help people. Leave him alone. It's Ambrosia's turn. She's literally just staring at Anubis. Because she's never seen him in this form.
Maurice is just flying over, just staring at the Wendigo, not saying a word, like slowly breathing. She's just
Done.
staring. She's just staring.
You notice Ambrosia, after she looks at Anubis, starts to cough a lot. And she's coughing up black blood.
Oh, fuck.
And she just doesn't move. She's too busy dying.
Ah! I need to tell Anubis to get out of his fort.
And that will make it the Wendigo's turn as it starts to step backwards, trying to disengage from everyone. But it knows if it turns it back to you, it'll provoke an opportunity attack, so it's just stepping backwards and looking like it's readying itself. And that is it. As Techno looks at it.
Blood god. And for the blood god. And for the blood god.
God? What's a glod?
I said God.
You said blood. You said blood.
I said God.
Nah, you didn't. You said glod.
Did. I said
You said
blood
blood
God.
for the blood god. Glod.
I said God.
You said glod.
Um,
Anyways.
Techno mumbles something under his breath as he throws his sword at it. Like a babe, a new fucking ranged weapon dropped.
Nice.
Sword.
Techno, you hurt me. Severely.
We'll fight and kill God.
That is just Techno. He fights and kills God.
How much health do you have left? You know, it's not worth it. It's not even worth calculating because he's killing you. He throws it after mumbling something under his breath, and it just goes straight through its head. No one's around it, so thank God. And as it does, you watch all the blood go into a symbol before some bones drag the blood under the ground. All the blood on the battlefield is now gone.
Amaris just. So that's battle over, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So Amaris is still flying, but gave like a head message for fuck, I forgot his name. Wolf
Anubis.
guy. Yeah, Anubis. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Almighty God, for Anubis to either go back or transform back.
He goes into a shadow.
Yeah. Amaris is still flying though. She doesn't seem to be able to shake off what she's feeling currently. And a little bit of blood tears start to drip from her eyes.
Thank you. Ambrosia holds your shoulder.
No, I'm up in the air. No one can touch me, guy.
That sounds like a you problem then. I can't help you here. Cry all you want, I can't help you.
She's not
Phobos,
crying though. Blood is just dripping from her eyes. That's all that's happening.
Phobos wipes the bloody tears.
He's up in the air.
Phobos has wings.
You can't argue with them, they do. I keep stealing the background accent, sorry.
She still doesn't seem to be able to shake that feeling, so she's still just there staring. Now at the floor.
I pull her into a hug and then drag her down to the ground.
It was a little hard because her wings are very strong.
Down on the floor, bitch.
All you have to do is just manhandle her wings by folding them in.
Exactly.
So she just
Fold
abruptly
wings.
falls.
Shit. I got you. You're fine. Come on.
So she just kind of falls to the floor. She's
I'm
breathing.
holding her.
She's Well, yeah, no, you can still hold her, but her legs aren't supporting her currently.
Oh yeah.
So, and she's a bit taller than you, guy.
And
So she's like, her whole weight is on you. You're just kind of
Hello?
holding her.
I'm fine. Caught her before. I'll do it again.
So, she's just like, still blood is dripping from her eyes. And it's a little dark almost.
You watch as Spitfire helps Astrid up and helps heal her back to health.
It takes a moment, but then Amaris just kind of fades.
Oh god.
Oh, lovely.
Well, I guess they overexhausted themselves.
Techno looks at you and then looks at Hollow's father, Malcolm, seeing him just violently trying to get out of the restraints. And, you know, the silver venom type thing just leaking from his mouth.
What are we gonna do about him?
He's become feral. Anyways.
Spitfire looks at you, he's like, we could imprison him like the rest of them. There's no cure, from my knowledge, and I mean, if Allium did make a cure, he's about the only thing we got.
I doubt Allium made it. He probably stole credit for it.
He's made many cures.
Maurice wakes
He
up.
probably stole credit.
It was a short-lived little pass out.
Oh, hey, welcome back to the land of reality.
You doing alright? Spitfire immediately
Yes.
takes that parental
What
role
happened?
towards you. You just got a little angry. He wraps his arms around you.
She's like wiping the blood off her face. Oh crap! No, not now!
What is happening?
You can see her feet are phasing through the floor.
Oh!
Oh, you're phasing again.
Oh no!
Spitfire just picks you
No,
up.
it's happening again. You phased right through her.
Okay. Well, that's great. What are we supposed to do now?
What's happening again?
I don't think there's anything we can do. She's phasing through us.
Ambrosia just sits with you, not really knowing what to do because she's never been the one to help you through it. She's just been there to sit with you. Hollow does the same, even though they're clearly terrified that their dad's on the ground.
You could just see that Almaris is still trying to wipe away the blood, but the blood almost looks like it's attached to her face now, like a marking.
Hector comes up to you and goes, "You want me to fix that?"
What? Sorry, you cut out. What?
Hector comes up to you and just goes, "You want me to fix that?"
I don't think you'll be able to.
Depends, can I touch your face or is it just gonna go, wee, phasey?
She chuckles a bit. I don't really know. I can't control this.
It's fine, we can't always control what our bodies do. He looks back over at Malcolm. Just staring at him.
I put down the dirt walls that I made, and the battle arena is now like all gone. Everything is back to its original shape.
Like a big stretch. Great cat.
But you notice Techno walk a little closer to Malcolm, to call his dad.
I get a little worried because I know what happened to Techno, so I'm like,
Spitfire looks at Techno and goes, "Don't." And Techno just sits down in front of Hollow's dad, just staring at him. Alright. So what do we do now? Bergia looks at us. Wait for your boat. I'll get Ella and Hollow to safety. With her dad, I don't know. I don't know. She just gets up and walks away, leading Hollow away, and Ella as well.
Amaris like almost looked like she reaches out a tiny bit, but just kind of shelters back. And she looks away.
Astrid sits with you. And so does Spitfire. Almost to keep you company until you can move and, not phase through everything. Spitfire looks at Phobos and goes, "Is he okay?" Just pointing to Techno, because he's just staring at Malcolm.
He probably was contemplating killing him, but because you told him no and he's trying to behave, he stopped himself. He'll probably just stare for a while.
That's all you hear. Techno just.
Techno, stop it.
Make
Behave.
me.
Phobos, where are you sitting currently?
Those are just standing.
Oh, where are you standing? Are you near anyone?
Kind of between everyone.
Oh, okay. Are you in arm's reach of anyone?
Nope. Probably not.
Okay. So, I turn over to Astrid, and I go to check if I'm still phasing.
Okay. You go to touch her.
And I do.
She's just gotta
Cracker Thief has spoke again.
leave my crackers out of this, man.
No.
I'm trying not to eat my cheeks, man. Leave me alone. When you touch her, she just smiles at you.
Amaris goes to stand up. She's a little wobbly, but she's fine. I'm sorry, about... She's still trying to wipe that thing, the marked blood away, even though clearly it's not gonna work if she tries to wipe it.
Yeah.
Sorry about, this part of the water manipulation. I can somewhat control blood.
I mean, blood has water in it, so it makes sense.
Yeah, and it's obviously not a good thing because blood control, blood abilities. My
It's
body
okay.
kind of starts. Just kind of starts, I don't know what it does. It just. I don't know why I'm able to do the things I am, but I am. And sometimes I'm scared of it. I'm sorry I snapped like that. She's
It was
like
needed.
she's like crying. Please, I hope I didn't scare any of you.
Nah, I've seen worse.
I didn't mean to
Spitfire just
hide.
hugs you.
She leans back into it.
And Astrid also wraps her arms around you as well. It's a very parental type embrace that they are giving you.
Mr. Blade?
He turns to you a little bit and goes, eh.
Sorry. Can you try to get this off my face, please?
He gets up and goes to you, and he touches the blood as it absorbs into his flesh.
Oh, thank goodness.
He just nods and goes back to standing, but now he's standing over Malcolm instead of sitting down.
Please don't touch him.
He didn't say anything, he just keeps staring.
Is everything okay, Mr. Blade?
He's wasting oxygen.
Yeah, but he's someone's dad. Please don't kill him.
Everyone's a dad at one point. Or a child.
She kind of goes into herself at that comment.
Heck no. I don't care what you think. Do not.
You know what?
Do not hurt or kill him.
Him? You really think he's still there?
Let me have faith.
That comment also just, she's trying to believe that her father is also still there. So she's...
Why do I taste a carrot? What the fuck? Sorry. My chicken started tasting like carrots. Oh no. You start tasting carrots.
Anyways, so Amaris she's kind of hugging herself, going hunched over, and she starts to walk away. She doesn't really want to be here.
You kind of hear Techno mumble something. just under his.
Can
If you
I
want to try and
figure out
hear
what
it,
he
you can.
said?
Yeah, you can
I
roll
do.
perception to do that.
20.
You hear him mumble. I was once infected. I could see everything I was doing and hurting. And after he says that, his hand kind of goes on the hilt of his sword.
So the bitch witnessed him strangle me.
Yep.
That'll hurt.
But I heard him though. No one else I don't think did. So I'm the
Nah,
only one who heard
I don't
it.
think so.
Okay, so I just I look away and I just walk away because I have a feeling of what's gonna happen.
Astrid follows you quickly. All you hear is Spitfire shout, "No, don't!" And then you just the sound of Malcolm gurgling and growling type sound that's coming out of him just silences.
Huh.
As Malcolm got a sword through his head.
I go to see Hollow and Hollow's mom.
They're in a house with Ambrosia.
Hollow,
They look at she looks at you and goes, "What is it?" She's scared.
sorry,
Okay, it's not your fault.
your your dad.
It's okay.
Sorry,
It's okay.
he's he's he had to. Oh, the same thing happened to my dad. I don't know what to do.
The Hollow hugs you quickly and tightly, as she has always done since childhood whenever you're upset.
I hug Hollow back like really tightly as well, and I'm just crying into her shoulder.
Um, Ambrosia puts her hand on your shoulder and just says, "Your parents are alive. Your father is getting help. I don't know what that thing," she's referring to Techno, it's very clear she's referring to Techno, "did to Malcolm, but whatever he did
Sorry.
wasn't appropriate."
No, it was Hollow. Your father was very far gone. He was gonna. He would have. She just can't find the words of what to say. But deep down, she does know that Techno technically did do the right thing.
Um,
She doesn't. She's not mad at Techno at all. She's just
Hollow
sad
just
that
nods.
had to happen.
Hollow nods and goes, "I understand. Sometimes we lose people, and that's okay." She's very calm.
Can I roll an insight?
Yes.
I got a 19. Hello? Hello?
No.
Hello? Does people exist?
Sorry, shoving crackers down my throat and water.
Oh, okay.
Does this guy have
Okay.
dinner? No, it doesn't. Nope.
So I got a 19.
Um, it seems that this is her way of grieving, that she wants to accept it because of the fact that she didn't want him to suffer.
And that actually kind of gives some calmness to Maurice. I'm gonna go. I just need some space. She kind of just goes outside and wanders off into the forest
Oh, into the forest, you said?
to find a river.
to find the river. Lovely.
Yep. Anyway,
Into the
switching to
forest.
Phobos.
And Phobos, you're just standing there. Spitfire and Astra have gone off to the city. You're just there with Techno, who's just staring at the body, and then looks over at you like, you want it?
Sure. Stabs their own fucking hand again.
Again, the
Ooh, I
whole
wonder
ritual
Time to sacrifice.
wonder
happens.
what's gonna happen when Phobos finds out that Maurice is just in the forest alone.
Just casual sacrifice happening.
Again, he leaves you a gem after taking the body. It's just happens the same exact way as the last time.
Alrighty. Where the fuck did everyone go?
Techno Shock is like, to town, I guess. I don't know.
I see.
You think there's orphans here?
No.
No. You don't think hell would invest? Actually, that makes sense. It's hell.
What is with you and orphans, my guy?
It's
I'm
just
starting to
they're
think it's not a joke.
just fun to joke about. They're
What's in
easy
the basement,
targets. What do you mean? What's in the basement?
huh? The door you refused to let me go into?
That's the basement. That's what's in the basement. Is the basement.
Techno, what are you hiding in there?
What if I'm hiding bones that are not human? I could be hiding bones. I could be hiding potatoes. Oh, that's actually. I should have potatoes put in the basement. Then they can rot down there, and I can eat them. They'd be my
So clearly
potatoes.
it's not potatoes.
What?
What is in the basement, Techno?
What's in your room that you have closed off?
Literally where I do sacrifice. You've seen it.
That's
You've
it.
seen me sacrifice. Yes. Also, it's a small hangout place for when I choose to summon one of them.
One of what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm supposed to tell you what's in the basement, and then don't tell me what you summoned.
I summoned friends. You saw one of my friends, that masky guy at the that inn.
Oh,
He's one of my friends.
okay, that makes sense. Anyway,
Jesus Seed Eater is one of my friends.
yeah, well, I assume. Techno walks in front of you.
What's in the basement, Techno? I told you it was in my room. What's in the basement?
Look, it's embarrassing, man.
What is it, orphans? A shrine to some weird god you believe in?
Stuffed animals.
Why do I doubt that? You would show me stuffies if you got them, because you know I wouldn't judge that.
Mm-mm. He just keeps walking.
You little lying son of a bitch.
I'm not lying to you.
I pull bullshit.
Oh no, there's a bullshitting. Whatever shall we do?
So, do you guys reach into the house? Do they reach into the house?
Yeah.
Maurice is not there.
Wow, what a
Nothing
shocker.
not there.
Oh, bruh.
Fucking mosquito bites can do the death of me, I swear to Christ.
Like your mom.
Water heating.
Smells like you are. Don't ask what that means.
I have several questions.
Maurice, can you roll perception in the woods for me?
I got a 14.
Wonderful! Oh, my crackers just exploded.
Before
Ain't
you
no
continue
fucking
on,
way. Techno said, nuh-uh. What would you like to say?
I kind of want to see if anyone's gonna come looking for me before we do a little thing. The little thing you were about to do to me with the freaking push.
What the fuck?
Shut up. Asher and Spitfire don't go to the house. They're not there.
Well, Ambrosia knows where I went because I said audibly, "I'm going to the forest. I need some space."
Yeah. She's not too
So,
concerned about you. Phobos, you don't see them, and neither does Techno. But Techno's over here like, where?
Wait, what?
Where? Where's the child?
Where's the child?
She an orphan?
No, Techno. She's not an orphan. She has parents.
Yeah, that's true. You have parents too.
I'm starting to not believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Would you kill me if I was an orphan?
I wouldn't even kill orphans. Why are you assuming I'm killing an orphan? Look, they're easy targets to pick on. Unlike apples,
really.
they don't get picked.
Wow. I can see how much they care for me.
We're chatting. Let us chat for a minute. Who knows? You could be off in a secret room of the house.
Yeah, sure. Uh-huh. I'm actually not.
Well, I know that, but the character doesn't.
Tekka just shrugs. Hey, well, they have jokes. You know, unlike orphans, I actually got picked, so.
Yeah, after we found you being an orphan.
Hey! On my choice. I ain't no orphan.
That was your choice?
Shut up.
You chose to orphan yourself.
No,
for
I did
parents
not.
to just steal you.
No.
Then where are your parents, huh?
I don't want to talk about it. The orphans, man.
Like I said, orphan.
I have a dad. Maybe. Possibly.
That's called my dad.
Yeah, I'm not an orphan. I have a family.
You were adopted. You're an orphan.
Nope.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Anyways, what the hell's a child?
Exactly. Let's go back to that conversation that I asked about originally. Because I'm caring.
Alright, bitch. You fucking orphan obliterator. What the hell?
My sword. Are you gonna roll perception to look around the house?
I always have to go back to my desk.
Yeah, whine about it, bitch.
God damn it.
You are whining about it.
I got 3. I ain't saying shit.
You'll find out, Maurice. I'm Maurice.
She ain't here.
Oh, fuck. This bitch ain't here. Where the hell did she go?
Ambrosia just simply looks at it and goes, the forest.
Oh, fuck.
Are you running outside?
Yes.
And Techno follows you because he always follows you everywhere because he's a cunt.
He's a little dog.
He really is.
You don't
Roll
need
your
a
perception
familiar
for me
because you
now.
already got one. What?
I found dice. I found dice.
Leave my dice out of this.
And a duck dice.
I have 6 duck dice. Leave me alone. I have an absurd amount.
Nice.
Autism.
17.
I'm gonna say
Maurice?
Amaris is like really far in the forest. It's very dense forest.
I would like you to roll perception for me, Maurice.
I already did!
I didn't hear your number.
I
Roll
got
again.
a 14!
14? No, well, she's see. You notice in the woods something glowing, something yellow glowing, and then you see a very large wolf drinking out of said river you were looking for. That's what she looks like.
A wolf? I kind of just follow. I just kind of follow with my eyes where the river's going because I don't want to bother the wolf. So I find a spot that's because I really don't want to bother the wolf. So I just go to a spot that's near-ish, and I find it, and I sit down and I start playing with the water.
You notice the wolf kind of stares at the water as you play with it, tilting its head and sniffing about, trying to figure out what the fuck is happening.
What kind of black magic?
With the water, I kind of made the train.
When you make the train, you notice the wolf comes closer to you before shifting into a human-ish look.
What?
Yeah, I grabbed background.
I get scared by that. What? And the water explodes.
The person's hair is literally made out of fire as they just stare at you. Their eyes purely made out of gold, and she is very beautiful. What you doing?
With the water.
What?
Very nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
My name's Maurice.
My name's Aurora. She puts her hand out to you.
My hand is also out, so I shake it.
She gives you she like as you shake her hand, she tilts it and kisses your hand as she bows down to you.
I blush a tiny bit.
You have a very lovely name.
You.
She stands up a bit. So why are you in the woods?
Have some space.
Space from what?
Something just happened, like a battle fight. I don't like fighting.
Oh, my dad kind of taught me how to fight since I was young. I enjoy it. I like protecting those I love. So she's stretching her body as she talks.
Yeah, I mean, sure, I can fight. I've been taught how to. It's the same with my dad. He was a soldier, so obviously he taught me how to defend myself, to fight, what to eat, what to do, how to hit, stuff like that. There's
Self-defense is
just
very important. So
there's just specifics when it comes to fighting that I don't like.
well,
And that happened, and just not feeling great.
sometimes bad things happen so that other good things can come from it.
You have a really good look on life.
Well, I learned it from my dad. And well, I live in the void of stars, so
The Void of Stars?
yeah, all the creatures there, they're absolutely precious. None of them want to hurt each other or anything like that. Honestly, coming down here shows me how bad some people can be.
I'm actually not from here. I live on creates the train again. I live on
The Star
Star
Rail.
Rail. Yeah.
That should
My
have had what's his name? There's a one of our creatures that went on there. Um, she's big. She's hard on
is
thought.
it was it I think it was Dog? I'm trying to
No,
remember. No, it's not. Crap.
he is a Galaxian named Fornox. He is
Oh,
basically your
Fornox.
astrology teacher.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fornox.
Yeah, that was him. He always loved
He,
teaching.
he's my astrology teacher.
At least he got a good job while going on the train, right?
Yeah. Except the train's a bit out of commission currently.
Yeah, I saw Allium was helping your dad, so I just kind of came down to see your mom. I've
My
met them
dad?
at the start.
You saw
Yeah,
my dad?
yeah. He was foaming at the mouth with something silver, but Allium was helping him through it. The silver was actually disappearing from his veins and stuff, so I think he's
It
actually helping
was?
him.
Oh, thank the gods! It's an infection, a silver infection.
Infection.
It makes people go crazy.
Interesting. Well, it was great to meet you, and
Yeah, you too.
I hope to see you again. Sometimes I visit down here, but maybe one day you'll come to the Void of
Uh,
Stars.
I'll be leaving to Eden soon.
Eden's a wonderful place, but be careful.
I'm
Some
trying my
people
best to
still.
make my way to actually the place where my parents are.
Cloud's Reach. Yeah, Eden and then Heaven, and then you'll be going through Lamberg and a few other towns just to get to Cloud's Reach. Allium
I'll
made it a
be
little
making
difficult
my
to get to.
I'll be making my way up there.
Well, I'm sure because Allium's castle has a staircase to the Void of Stars. maybe we can see each other again?
Yeah, that sounds nice.
She gives you a very heartwarming smile as she looks at you and goes, just remember that when everything feels bad and you feel down, that those around you are always there to help you, even if it doesn't feel like it.
Thanks.
She nods before shifting back into her wolf form, and you watch her fucking fly in her wolf form. Like, she fucking floats like a bitch into the sky.
I look surprised at that, but then I shrug it off and I just sit back down, put my feet in the water, and start playing with it again.
Phobos, are you in the woods now? Or are you dead? I think I'm dead. I just vomited on your mom's spaghetti.
Huh?
Are you dead? You're taking a nap over there?
Yeah. No, I was paying attention. I was just kind of sitting here.
Alright, well, it's
You're
your
in the woods
turn.
now, correct?
I should be.
Okay.
The nonchalant, okay. I want to see more of that assassin and finally figure out what the fuck is what's with us.
As you're walking, you are getting closer. You heard some talking. One part was Amaris's voice. And as you walk, you get closer. And, Amaris can hear the footsteps behind her.
Amaris gets scared as she starts walking to find another river.
She's like, kid, wait, why are you running?
She didn't hear it. She's too scared.
You little shit!
Who the fuck is that?
My veins are being extra veiny today.
All Amaris hears behind her is a gunshot and Spubbo scream in pain.
Oh, I got hit.
When you look down, you see a bullet wound in your stomach, and it's starting to wither away at your skin.
Huh.
And it hurts like a bitch.
Amaris sprints back because she heard your scream, Phobos. So she sprints back, hits a couple of tree branches, gets a couple of scratches, reaches you, and sees this. Just happened here.
Amaris also sees the hooded figure that Phobos has seen in the past, and you have also seen running off.
I've seen once.
Yeah.
Very clearly before.
He's running off
It's
away.
you! Nope! Can I use my earthbending and I trap him?
I pull out one of those crystals Markfed gave me and put it on my stomach to heal me.
The crystal doesn't dissolve. The magic starts to eat at it, and Tekka moves your hand away. He's like, that's not gonna work. No healing magic is gonna fix that. He knows what it is, which is concerning.
Hello? Can I kidnap
Alright, well, rest in peace to me.
Can I
Yeah, you could try.
Okay, sweet. I gotta roll a d20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20!
You trap him. For a little bit.
I got him! Somewhat.
You just watch as something black just shoots into the sky.
I quickly run up to, grab him physically so he doesn't, book off.
He's gone.
Never mind, I don't got him!
Phobos, Tekka picks you up. It's very easy as you're in pain. You don't really understand what's happening because Tekka's not really telling you anything. He's just starting to run towards the city. Not the city, the town. It's the town.
I'm flying with the same speed. Can I use my healing hands?
Tekka just looks at you and goes, it's not gonna work. Nothing's gonna work. Healing magic doesn't work. He's panicking.
What is it?
Whatever that bullet was enchanted with is with Wither. Usually it doesn't affect necromancers, so I don't understand what's happening.
I'm not a natural necromancer, dumbass.
True, but your magic still should protect you.
No.
It's all my fault, I'm
that
so
works.
sorry!
Why is this your fault all of a sudden, kid? What, did you shoot them?
No, I mean, I wandered off and I guess
They came looking for me, didn't they?
We both came.
Nothing's ever your fault.
Not everything is your.
I still had some water that I controlled. I purified the water and I just kind of put it around like a bubble to keep the blood and like
It's not
ease
bleeding,
the
it's
pain.
withering.
Well, I know,
Yeah.
but just to ease the pain, I guess. Because water usually does that.
As you get into town, you notice that Tector just puts you down and then breaks into someone's house and goes back out and hands you a glass of milk. Drink this.
What? Okay. Casually swings it.
You notice the wither tears really quickly.
Ah, yes. Minecraft logic.
It is. That's all, but the joke is that it's just the wither effect.
Maurice
Thank you.
is just there confused. What?
Becca! Hello, my love. You want clean crack?
What?
Tector just puts his thumb up and walks away.
All right, I'm going back to the forest.
No, you're
Nope, I
not.
grab on Maurice.
Hey.
You're not wandering off. We have a mission to do, remember?
The boats
the
should be
boats even-
coming in soon, so
Yeah, okay, they are. All right then.
Tector just walks towards the water, where Spitfire and Astrid are both standing next to a boat.
Bubbles just got shot.
Casually.
What? Tector, don't worry, it's just wither.
Maurice just casually said that.
Just a wither
Yeah, I
effect.
just casually got a shot and my stomach almost fell out, but, you know, typical Tuesday.
Spitfire, wither doesn't have a cure. What the fuck? It has a cure. It's called milk. Why the fuck are you searching for something so complicated? What?
Yeah.
Apparently, it's milk.
He broke Spitfire's brain. The fucking
Also, I probably met a god
what?
while in the woods.
What do you mean?
Good for you, kid.
She was pretty.
Oh.
Oh,
Where's she
young
now?
love.
All right.
Anyways,
You get onto the boat and you start to sail. And because of the fact that it is been a
7:30.
almost 4 hour stream at 7:30, I think this should be where we leave off the session on going on our way to Eden.
all right. A farewell.
Bye.
Bye.
Inwards.
Inwards.
Inwards. Ow, my leg. I just kicked my chair. Not my chair, that's a table. I know where it hurts. Thanks for watching. Yeah. I mean, all the other episodes will be on YouTube. The first one's up. I will be uploading the second one, I think tomorrow or the day before that. Not the day before that. That's today's the day before it. The day after that. And then this will be uploaded afterwards. I hope you enjoyed. Bye, I guess. I gotta count my hat. I forgot about that.